Hey yo, it is time for market movers. It is March 3rd, Thursday. Time to have some fun with the markets.
That's
Miss
right.
V's here.
Hey guys, welcome back everyone. Please, as usual, be active on the chat, ask us anything, and go long on the like button even though markets are down. So, Prad, what do you trade today? How's your day going?
Pretty much going to my go-to setups. Not much besides that. Looks like obviously we're gonna have to start looking at other stocks here for the
All
show. So
right.
we'll get started. Have you been looking at anything that for the show so far?
Yes, I was shorting Tesla for the second straight day. We can talk about this later and I'll show you my trade, guys. For now, let's dive into what's
Let's
popping.
do it. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I'm trading my positions that really can't even talk about it. Won't make any sense for you guys. So feel free to throw some tickers in the chat. We'll pick up some tickers. Right now, market for me has been absolutely boring. Yeah, we're coming down in a drastic level, but I don't really see any trades coming off for me that's gonna be too exciting. So I've been just killing it on my go-to setups. 114 trades today, halfway there to my shutdown, and pretty soon eventually we'll get all the way to my shutdown, and at that point we're pretty much done for the day. So markets obviously struggling. Your Nasdaq is down 1.2%, ES is down 0.6%, almost a full percent, but we're quite a bit away from there. It could eventually go there. Market weakness is very, very evident today. We're just seeing stocks go to the downside. One thing that I have in my mind is, for the past 3 days now, I believe we've been testing the 14,000 level on Nasdaq, and on the 14,000 level, we just keep bouncing off of it. How many days are we gonna keep on bouncing off the 14,000 level on the Nasdaq and not break to the downside and actually stay to the downside below 14K? Obviously 3 days in a row of 14K holding is pretty good, but I think today might be the day, just might be the day where we see some real bad redness on the market, and we break 14, go all the way to that last low that we were at. I believe it was 13,960. 13,960, 13,960, 13,960. No, yeah, 13,900. 13 over here though is what I remember. Every time I took the 14K breakout, I believe my targets were, well, not targets. I had to get out. Let me see if I can show you some of my executions from yesterday. Let's see if we have him over here. I don't have him, but I can tell you exactly what the number is. Okay, so I was right. 13,960. Every time I took the 14K breakout, I pretty much had to get out at 13,960, and I'm waiting for the same setup again on the futures. Some ignorant person apparently is going around saying like, "Oh, you're losing money now," apparently, but no, obviously, like I said, no, we're making money just on different setups, because I'm not seeing anything exciting for myself over here. Not fun watching my long-term stocks get beat up. I don't want to short my long-term stocks. I much rather have fun trading these setups that I really can't even talk to you guys about, because you can't make advantage of, you can't take an advantage off of these setups. So just gonna move past that conversation there, and talk about positions that maybe we could look for that could be advantages for you guys, such as your AMDs, your Nvidias, and your Microsofts. And obviously, we know Miss V loves trading the Teslas, so
That's
also
right.
your Teslas. What happened to my hair? I was just walking past a construction area, and a yellow paint bucket fell over my head. It's okay though. I sued that guy. I'm about to win $100,000 from that. So yellow hair, but we still make 100,000 off that trade at the end of the day. It's a winning trade in my books, right? No loss over here. Prad never takes any losses.
Right.
XOM, INDO. Let's go check out INDO. INDO on NASDAQ. Nope, that's on NY. Nope. Where is
Yeah,
it?
maybe.
AMAX. Nope. Yeah, AM. Awesome. So INDO on AMAX. What position just got closed? What? That position just got closed for no reason. I want to be in that position game. So let me just remake this order over here. Obviously, I have to trade this position in a little bit of a different way. So I have to close this, close that, put an order up here, and we're good. All right. INDO on AMAX. We're looking for this position to keep on doing what it's doing. Obviously, man, the stock just keeps on ripping. Low float stock. I remember it should be around 1.2 mil. INDO. I typed it wrong, of course. There we go. 1.5 mil, not 2 mil. 1.5 mil float, keeps on ripping every day. We did see it do some crazy moves. and now we're in completely new ranges that we can't even guess the stock in, right? So it's nice to see that the 25 flat barrier has come into play. Why is it not magneting? Magnet. There we go. It's magneting there now. So we already see the $25 high coming into play for the stock today. And that's the only level that I can look for now. But once we do get back to 25, maybe we can look for a long there. Looking for the intraday consolidation levels around 21, and then maybe even these highs around 22. If we do consolidate around VWAP near $22, or go all the way as low as $21 for some consolidation, maybe we can look for some longs there. But you guys know I don't like trading stocks in a complete new range over here unless it's like a long breakout setups, right? You could maybe look for long breakout setups, but if I want to go for a dip by long, I'm probably waiting a little bit longer than most people. I'd rather not be in the trade and get beat up than be in the trade and get beat up, right? So obviously that's the way I'm looking at it. You guys want to see the position? Fine, I'll show you the position that I was talking about. It's these buyout stocks that can't even help you talk about them, you know. But I can't even help you show you these trades, and they won't help you in any way. But you know, we've been smoking these trades over here, getting long, got out, and then I'm getting long over here, got out. My biggest stock of the day, pretty much it's pretty much my only stock of the day, even though I have 3 other stocks on my blotter that are making me money. But this is pretty much all my bread and butter on the day today, just killing it. I believe this one's supposed to get bought out for $20 flat, and you know, we're riding the rocket to the $20. That's all it is. 10, I have it too. Yeah, awesome. I like it. I like the fact that you have 10 in that matter. It's just a simple trade, you know. It's about to get bought up for $20, so we're just gonna go long on the way up, and on the way down we're also gonna go short, just playing left and right side of the trades, kind of like how you guys see me play Activision not too long ago. Oh, awesome. Activision finally moving up to the north side. Look at these executions on Activision. Almost every day you've seen me trade it, except for today, obviously, because we're not at levels that I want to be trading Activision. Yeah, but now that we're moving to the north side a little bit, I could look for some starting positions, maybe around 50s, 60s, 70s, to start shorting the crap out of the stock and ride it back to the downside. So we'll let it play around. Maybe we go long below 81. Maybe we go... What am I hearing right now? Am I hearing myself? I am. Okay, let me just unplug my headphones. Make sure you hit the like button.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so obviously we're just waiting to let the Activision do whatever it wants, and then this position over here, FHN, the stock is getting bought out by TD Bank. So it's getting bought out by TD Bank for about... FHN should be getting bought out for $25 cash. I believe it's trading near 23 right now, and obviously I'm shorting it. It doesn't make sense why I'm shorting it, but obviously I just know how to trade the stock a little bit better after trading it for 3 to 5 days now. So just playing it the way that I like to play it, but technically you want to be going long because it's getting bought out for $25 by TD Bank.
Prad, I know you're not a fan of penny stocks, but here's the one with news catalyst. A few people talk about this name, TNXP, including Dominic Famularo. So it's up 75%, and the news are that Tonix Pharmaceuticals shares are up after FDA grants orphan drug status to company's genetic disorder treatment. So FDA approved their treatment, which followed the move to the upside. Also, volume is good, 170 million.
Yeah, tons of volume, doing about 200 million on it right now. Penny stock, obviously, you guys know my opinion on penny stocks. I don't even care, even if it's 300% up on the day. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna trade it. I'm gonna wait until the stock gets above $1. But you know, even levels, even in these penny stock ranges, are so garbage. Like, how are you gonna even find these levels? Like that consolidation, is there even volume happening on that, around that consolidation? You could look for this consolidation level here. Like, look how far we are away from $1 on the stock in general. Amazing move overall with that catalyst that Miss V just gave out to you guys. But does it really matter to me? No, it does not matter to me, because it's not above $1. I'll wait for it to get above $1. Average volume 22 million shares, and is doing crazy amounts of volume compared to that average volume. I can't even pull it up on my watch list over here, or not my watch list, my I can't think of it. What is that thing called? Trade ideas over there, because it's way below $1. So obviously, anyone who is smoking the stock, congratulations, you're absolutely ripping it. More profits coming in for you, because looks like it wants to continue going higher. But let's check out what the float is at the moment. TNXP, decent float too, so not a low float at all. So not a chance to get rugged on this stock as much as it is on INDO or something else. So you guys are absolutely loving this price action on this stock, moving to the north side and 76% up. No trade for me, like I mentioned already multiple times. No absolute trade for me.
But real quick, in terms of volume, today's volume is 216 million, average 7 days 16 million.
Yeah.
So yeah, indeed, it's crazy.
Sometimes you just gotta join in for the fun, like the oysters. Yeah, I don't know about that. I care about my money way too much. I'm not just joining in for the fun. Like, oysters are fun. Trading is not fun. Like, I love trading. It is very much fun for me. Don't get it wrong. But I'm not here to have fun. I'm here to make money. I'm here to put money in my pocket. I'm here to go buy more McLaren toys that I can build for myself and play with them. I'm not here to have fun. Okay, I'm here to make money. That's right. Snow killing it. Snow had earnings report, I believe, and Snow was struggling a little bit, obviously. So I think Snow dropped by, I can't remember exactly what the percentage was that it dropped by, but looks like it dropped by over 20% if we're around it. Oh, well, actually, this is 18% off of yesterday's close. So yeah, we clearly dropped more than 20% or so on that off that earnings report. But it looks like some buying has come in. Could be short covering. Could be buyers believing that this is a decent spot for buying the stock. So whatever it is, whatever the reason is, it is recovered some of that losses, come all the way back through 200, actually opening well above 200 after the after hours move. So let's actually go check out what Snow did after hours completely on a whole picture. So we dropped from 268 to 184. We get back above 200 in after hours. We open at 205-ish in pre-market, and we get up as high as 216. We open up near 216, get as high as 232, and now we come back to 216 is if there's any values here to show that pre-market move has any value. If we do break this pre-market move range area, so which should be around what? If we were to draw a box around this, if we do get below this pre-market consolidation area of can I see the levels of that? So 217 to 212. So let's say if we get below 212 on the day today, that's gonna be a pretty bad indication for Snow, because then we might just go all the way back to 200 for the rest of the week and the rest of the month to carry on the weakness that the earnings report shows us. For now, the earnings report did show weakness, but we have reclaimed some of these levels that we would like to reclaim on Snow. So congratulations for anyone who got the opening print long on this stock from 206 to 230. That's was it 206 or 216 to 230? Absolute insane move right there for anyone who capitalized on that. Snowflake. Markets dip into the downside. ES has just made a new low. I'm looking for seeing. Let me just show. I'll just have my positions up every time I'm throwing an order, I guess, because you guys keep asking me that I'm cheating you guys out or something. I'm really not trying to cheat you guys out of anything. This, like, how are you going to trade something like this? It's not going to make any sense for you. It's just the capabilities that we have over here allows us to make money through this setups.
But Simon Emerson on the chat says, can we get a futures update from Arun? Again, as we love to say, please send pigeons to Arun and he will reply you.
Sorry?
As we say, send pigeons to Arun and maybe he will come back to you. But good news, Sean, I mean, it's not good news for Sean, but Sean is tomorrow having a day off. And instead of Sean, tomorrow for the whole day will be Arun, guys. So don't miss out. If you love Arun, his futures, trades, and updates, make sure you're here tomorrow from the morning and all the way until the close. And also, good news for options traders, because today at 2:50, Daniel Shea will join our closing show. We're super excited. We love Daniel. So yes, guys, keep in mind those upcoming events.
I'm looking at the NASDAQ and the ES right now. MNQ. I'll pull up the NASDAQ straight up, but I'm not gonna trade the NASDAQ futures. My last name is not whatever Arun's last name is. I was gonna try and pronounce it, but I just remembered that man has a really complicated last name. But Nasdaq overall 14K test incoming, and I think Tyrone or Mookie, one of you, yeah, Mookie said it. Mookie said that 14K test incoming. Thank you for calling it out. Yeah, obviously I'm watching it. We're gonna take that breakout one more time. You guys see me take that trade 2 days in a row now. Give me 3 days in a row. Give me 4 days in a row. How many every days they're gonna give it to me? We're just gonna take them all without questioning it. So just waiting for that drop to happen. It's kind of rebounding right now though at 14,050. And so if that rebound's happening, no problem. Like minor retracement or even a crazy bounce all the way back to VWAP. We got about a couple minutes left before the European close comes through. So if the European market closes on a green tick, so that could bring the markets up a little bit for 30-40 minutes period. And if the market closed on a red tick, then we might just see another flush right away going to the downside for the overall market. So Nasdaq 14K on the watch. I believe ES is still in the same ranges that Arun mentioned does not too long ago. The 4410. I'll show you ES H22CM 4410. Even though the high today is 4420. So 4410 is the level he mentioned to the upside. And then to the bottom side, I believe it is 4260. I'm trying to go scroll through this right now and see if I can find it. 4260. God damn, my memory's so good. Awesome. So we'll keep on waiting for 4260 to the downside, which we haven't seen yet multiple days in a row. But for ES, we do know, not for ES, for NQ, we do know how we want to be trading on that one.
Prab, we've got a super chat from Harst Crumble. Thank you so much. Asking, what about Bally buyout? So I found news that, what's the name of that company? Standard General is acquiring that Bally. Volume is very low, like 140,000. We kind of look for stocks with at least 1 million volume, but maybe we can take a look at Bally for the super chat.
Do you know what the price is for that news?
No. Nope.
No. So I don't know what the buyout price is, and obviously no volume going on over here. I'm not trading something with 200,000 volume. Notice how all my buyout stocks have at least 1 million shares on them trading. This one has 4 million shares. Activision has about 1.9 million shares. I'm not wasting my time with 200 million shares on a stock. So if any stock is doing way more volume, I'll then care about it. Maybe like for an example, we'll show you right now. This stock right here is getting deleted today off the stock market. And this is getting bought out by Microsoft for $56 per share. So that's the overall idea for buyouts. Look how much volume the stock is doing, 1.8 million. I'm not trading the stock even though I made a ton of money on this yesterday. This stock was my #1 stock yesterday. I'm not trading it now is because I have to be a gateway warrior. I can't be a gateway warrior but while I'm on the show. I have to focus on what gateways are printing. I have to focus on okay, there we go. Q is printing. What gateway is Q? He's printing on the half prints. That means I have to take fill on the half prints. All these guys who put their orders way before me, and look at the amount of size that's sitting on the books right there. I'm not gonna get a fill anytime soon unless I really figure out to finesse my gateways over here and jump in on the trade. So I'm not doing that right now. But yesterday I was doing that all over the place on this stock and just abusing the fact that I know they're getting bought out for $56, abusing the fact that there's a ton of liquidity below $56 and just going long and short all over the place. So for BALY, you need to make sure that if you want to trade setups like that, you need to have a ton of volume. The stock is not doing any volume, and obviously we don't know what's happening. That's a barcode. It is 100% barcode. That's how that stock's gonna trade for the rest of the day, and then you're not gonna find it trading tomorrow anymore at all. At best, maybe it closes at 55.98 based on the size we see right here. Man, HMHC just closed for me for profit. Why are these stocks just closing for me? I want you to stay for me, not close. Anyways, at the end of the day, we're making money. Who cares? No more complaints. No woman, no cry. Moving up to a little position over here. There we go. HMAC coming back onto my blotter, and Nuan moving around. We already talked about that one. Loading up on Amazon. Sheesh. Load up. Looks like I need to go quickly manage this position right here. So let me, Miss V, you want to talk about your Tesla?
Yeah, sure. Give me a second.
So need to go manage this position because this one's going out
Sure,
of
guys.
hand.
So for the second day in a row, I have a great short on Tesla. Again, almost out of the top. Not that much, but still. I got in short trade at 878 and my last out is 870. So $8 in the money per share. I am very satisfied with this trade, but again, look where Tesla is now. Like such a great move to the downside if I would be holding this position for longer. Anyways, guys, if you caught that move to the downside and you were able to hold it longer with real diamond hands, write in the comments your levels. I really want to know. But basically it is, and I might look for more opportunities for Tesla. I also was keeping an eye on higher time frame. Let's take a look for now at 15-minute time frame. So I'm looking for this level, 850ish, 849. So if we break to the downside, might be more short opportunities, but also maybe it will be a good area for a long if it will get rejected and rebounds out of that support level and markets will go higher. Maybe it will bring long opportunities for me and all of us. Write in the comments what your idea is about Tesla. Do you think it will continue to go lower, or maybe like yesterday it will go all the way back to upside and to 880 area?
Thank you, Miss V. So it looks like a couple of positions are getting primed to go long. Maybe AMD over here near $113. We did go as low as 112.12 today, and are trying to make a move north. You know, your Nasdaq has found the bottom for the time being, and is moving up north in a good strength up north. I need to throw one more order here, so let me just quickly go do that. Cancel 29 and go short 26s before they move away from me. They did. They moved away from me. Okay, more orders coming in. Oh no, I can't throw more orders because then I can't even have any size. Oh, that sucks. Well, I guess I'm holding that. Cool. So AMD, like we're mentioning about AMD is moving up north along with the overall market here, looking good, looking strong. Wow, the Nasdaq's actually looking good right here, and so is the ES. ES now making a beautiful retracement. Let me show you what the ES is looking like. This is your S&P 500 for anyone wondering. So beautiful move back to the north a little bit, and the Nasdaq also. I'll just show you the QQQ ETF at this point. QQQ. There we go. Also moving north. That should be taking any longs that you're in. AMDs, your Microsofts, your Apples. Let's go check out what Apple is doing. So I did watch Microsoft be above 300 today, and it sucked to watch Microsoft go below 300 later on. I should have just taken the 300 break short. I don't know why. Obviously, I was just more focused on my buyout trades and focusing on throwing orders. You have to be so active on those trades that you just get lost in the sauce with them. But, you know, it's almost like free money over there for me, but missing out on other free money, which is Microsoft. At the end of the day, there is no free money. Luca does remind me of that. So maybe I'll need to stop saying it. But yeah, here goes Microsoft to the north side a little bit. Let's see if we can get back to 300 at some point today, at which point, you know, we are shorting the crap out of Microsoft. A lot of weakness in the market. I do believe we're going to go below 14K today and actually stay below 14K, because that's what, 3 days of testing 14K and then ripping past through 14K to the north side after a market showing extreme strength. So on that note, I believe we are just going to really crack the whip today on the market and go to the downside. Already down 1% on Nasdaq and down 0.5% on the ES. Just sold all my stocks and crypto. Wow, okay, that's a bold move, I guess. But, you know, whatever works. I believe even Sean was mentioning at one point that we might just have to sell everything and come back at a later price point. But, you know, I'm more on the mindset of I don't even really have a long-term account just now. So I'll just, you know, be cash and be ready to not really time the market, but start buying the dips very slowly. I bought Peloton, expected good news coming. It may sell for Nike or Amazon. Good luck. Good luck to you. Obviously, you don't want to know my Peloton opinions. Trust me, you really don't. So we'll just move on, and I'll just wish you good luck on that side.
Prad Mohammad Reza Nazari really want us to take a look at NCLH, Norwegian Cruise. I don't see any significant news. It's also 9 million volume, except for Carnival Cruise cancel stops at Russian port. So maybe
NCLH. So NCLH currently with 11 million shares moving north, I'm going to guess, with the overall market. Let me just quickly do this again. So I'm guessing it should be moving north with the overall market over here, but right now what we are seeing is NCLH, moving north after having a down move all from the open, down 3% with 11 million shares traded. I'm actually already seeing on the dailies that we have support near $17, $18. We dipped how low today? $18.17. So it looks like that $18 level is still holding up. Let me just show it to you on here. Maybe it'll be a NCLH, a better representation. Yeah, there we go. That $18 barrier. It looks like 18.17, the low of March 1st. So basically Monday low is still coming into play. And if the Monday low gets taken out, I could still expect that $18 to hold up a little bit. And then we have that break of $18 to maybe 17.30, 17.40 for the next chance. NCLA struggling a little bit. I'm guessing that as Miss V already mentioned, has to do with the Russian news over there. Let me just quickly remake some of these orders for a different lot size, because I don't want to take out my whole bag on these trades if it's coming to the downside. 27, 26, 29, 27, 26, 29. Awesome. PayPal, Baba. You want me to look at PayPal and Baba for sure? Well, let's go take a look at PayPal. PayPal still above $100, which is good. No reason for me to complain just yet. We are long at 119 on our own account on PayPal, but very. I still believe there is a chance for PayPal to go a little bit below 100 if it has more selling coming into the market. Powell coming in clutch and saying we're no longer going with the 50 base point rate hike. We're gonna go with the 25 rate hike instead. So that was a clutch save from him yesterday, with the printer being turned on one more time. So we'll see if that's gonna help the market find a way to get back to the north side, and I'm not gonna say all the way to all-time highs, because that's a pretty crazy run up for the markets to take place through. But we'll see if what levels we reclaim to the north side on some of these positions that got absolutely destroyed on, slaughter fested on.
Prad IMPP remains a volume leader in top 3 today. So it's up now 22%. It's trading, testing all-day high. And I remind you guys, we have IMPP on our watch list. So please make sure you have our absolutely free watch list in your bookmarks, because it's definitely all names that are going to be very with a lot of volume, some news catalyst. Well, you have to be aware of those names, so make sure you add this to your bookmark. So
Thank you, Miss V. Yeah, make sure you add all of that good stuff on there. All of this is just to help you guys at the end of the day, and Miss V does all the hard work along with Brendan. Early morning, man. Early morning, putting in that research, reading articles, compiling data, putting it into worksheets, and then uploading. Why did I even say explode? Uploading the data onto said servers that show it to you on our website. You guys know our websites are being redesigned by Craft by Nick, is his name on Discord. I forget what his company name is. Just wanted to give a sorry?
Nick from the chat? No?
I don't know if it's Nick by the chat. His name is Craft by Nick on Discord, but his company name is I forget. I was just trying to give a shout out. He's revamping our website anyways, and I can't wait to see how that revamp of our website goes through. You guys also know all the fun stuff that's happening with the desk layout. Miss V and I are gonna be as close to each other as Sean and Neil are, so that's gonna be a fun time. Miss V is gonna probably get annoyed from my loud voice every day, but that's just something she's gotta have bear with. She's gotta buy maybe earplugs and something and sit next to me. But it's gonna be a fun time. New desk environment, new camera angles, fun stuff happening. Be ready for Trader TV Live to just step up its production game by at least 66%, baby. That's right. Did Pratty get clipped today? I'm not sure what that means, man. Yo, Miss V is all I heard. That's right.
Stop console wars.
You down with the OPP, like the Ontario Provincial Police? Is that what you're talking about, OPP? Or is he talking about OPP? Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with them. I got no beef with the OPP. They haven't done anything to me yet. I do have a beef with the Toronto police because they have given me pain in the butt before. But the OPP, they're cool. They haven't done anything to me. I've driven past them speeding multiple times and they haven't said anything to me, so that's good. Yeah, you know me. Okay, other people's rule number one. Yeah, don't break it. I feel you on that. Prad has beef with the SE. What is that? SEC? Other people's property. OPP. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are going with, man. Hey, listen, all these old rap song names, and this I got 5 on it. It's a Playmaker sending me all these old songs from Bone Thugs and Harmony to get me acclimated. Listen, it's not happening. I am gonna be me, okay? I'll always be me, and that means I gotta stay in my own head, not listen to other people. That's how it's gotta be. Who Pratt listens to Naughty by Nature? Yeah, obviously, I don't even know what that is, man.
Brad JJ in the chat says Miss V is hotter than KR today. Wow, thank you so much, JJ. But maybe we can take a look at Kroger. It just reported earnings, I believe, better than expected. It's on our watch list, so definitely worth attention. Is it that hot as JJ says?
Sorry, KR. Let's go Kroger. They actually had earnings today, so KR moving to the north side, I believe, off the beautiful earnings report. Yeah, so I was reading the anyways, so moving up north, coming through 52 breakout off the man, this was such a clean pre-market high breakout. Obviously I was talking about how breakouts have a certain time of the day to take the setup in, and this is not the time of the day. Well, maybe now you could still look for the breakout setup, but going into lunchtime from 12 to 1 o'clock, you don't want to be looking for breakout setups, because obviously that the Heinz ketchup strategy, not strategy but analogy that I was using recently applies to breakouts. You're not gonna have follow through if there's no volume pushing the breakout stocks above the stops. So for off the opening drive, that's the perfect time. If you're watching the pre-market high, which happens to be 52.40, so let's just say 52.50. If you're watching the 52.50 breakout high and they're just going long on that, you never once had to look back on the stock. And then I know Bradley Taylor was talking about the I don't know if he's here, but he was talking about the opening range strategy that Arun and I were talking about when Arun was here. So that the opening range 5-minute or the 15-minute range strategy would also have been successful on this, and the only thing you would have to look for was the catalyst behind the stock, a beautiful catalyst that allowed it to make the moves that it's making at the moment, and just ripping 10% up KR while the overall market is absolutely destroyed, down 1%, and trying to go test 14K on NASDAQ very soon. Well, not very soon, but eventually today. And ES, I know Arun's level is 42.60, but I think ES levels, we gotta move them up a little bit to what, 42. I still have that 42.60 level because of Arun, so I guess we're gonna stick to that level. Arun knows what he's talking about, so we'll just stick to that level. Kroger looking good, man. Beautiful move to the north side. Is Sean still long on Ford? Sean is still long on Ford. I like the longer hair and color. That's for Miss V, I'm guessing, because I don't have a longer hair. I'm gonna guess that's for Miss V. Unless you're talking about my long hair from previous, then yeah, I guess maybe I didn't even think about that. Anyways, how's that F trade? I'm not in Ford. V, please me, please, V, please help me make some money today. I need a turnaround. Only have $350 buying power. Lost so much and getting beat down. Miss V, you have any answers for the boy?
Well, first of all, Lizzie, I'm sending you all the money energy. Hope it will help. But what I can recommend you is just maybe if you're saying you're losing money right now, maybe you should step back a little bit, just relax and kind of take a wider view. When in doubt, zoom out. Do not do revenge trading. And again, the great advice I can do for you to follow with our show with Sean, Neil, Brandon, Prad, and even me, and take ideas we give, and for sure watch for watch list, because watch list brings great ideas that really can make you money. And write the name you're trading today. Maybe we can take a look at it together and watch it, take a look at the levels, and maybe it will help you. Meanwhile, we've got a super chat from AB. Yesterday and today is the best day so far since 2 weeks. I love you guys. Wish you all very wonderful trades. Thank you so much, AB. So happy to hear you're having 2 best days so far. I'm having actually 2 profitable days. In a long, not in a long time, but I mean, I appreciate that. So I also hope that you guys have a profitable day. And Prad?
Yeah, for sure. So I agree with what Miss V said there about that trading. You know, obviously, scale back your trading a little bit. Look for taking lower size. Maybe go for paper trading a little bit. Something that I always do when I'm taking losses, I really scale down. I scale down hard. I scale down quick. And then all I'm looking for is to, because I think about it in a gamer mentality, right? This is a big game for me at the end of the day, and a competitive game at it, right? I'm not talking like a game like you know, like your casual games. I'm talking about a competitive, the most high-end competitive game you will ever find in your life. And I like having that competitive mindset, even in video games that I play, even in lifestyle, you know. So over here, coming into trading with that mindset. If I'm taking L's after L's after L's and doing the Fortnite L dance to myself every day, I'm going to be pretty upset at myself on my trading too. So instead of doing that, what I want to do is bank green days slowly. So I'll even if I'm banking a green day with $1 notional on the day, that's enough for my psychology, my mental to fix itself after banking maybe 3-4 days of redness, and then start flipping that around. So slowly, green day, green day, green day, green day, and then eventually I walk a lonely road on this green roads of, I don't know, I'm just trying to make a joke. I don't know, we're not gonna get anywhere with this, but you know, try to bank those green days after every single day, and then you'll just have your psychology raise itself up, your confidence raises up, your psychology goes up, and then you can start looking for trades around the table across the board. And then AB, man, I love the fact that, you know, you are able to make that money work for you. You know, I always talk to my mom, it's all about making money work for you and not you working for the money. And that is why I love this job. Yeah, I'm working for the money, you know, I'm twerking for that Birkin right now, but at the end of the day, you know, we are putting money to work for us. We're not, you know, no offense to anyone who is putting manual labor, but it's the idea of, you know, eventually you're gonna get tired, your body's gonna exhaust itself. You want to be able to figure out how to put the mental to use, and that's why I like this job so much. Absolutely beautiful opportunity. We had you know, Isaac and Mohammed come in yesterday to ring the bell. Amazing opportunity to even meet viewers. I'm a little introvert. You know, I may act like a complete cocky person in front of the viewers over here, but when viewers actually show up in person, I'm a little introvert. I'm like shy. I was not really talking to them properly. So if they did come, and if they're watching us right now, I just want you to know, you know, that's just because I have little starting problems. But once I get to know you, once I'm acclimated, I will not stop talking. So, but on that, you know, thank you for coming by. Thank you for ringing the bell. Thank you for the bottle. I can't wait to taste it for the next, I guess, Christmas. This Christmas coming up, and
Christmas coming up.
this Christmas, you know, for this year.
Isn't it like half a year?
Well, it's like, We're gonna open it earlier from that. I thought we are gonna save it for Christmas. Never mind.
All right, no man, we can start collecting alcohol here, presents, and we will have our Trader TV Live bar in Toronto. I also want to say a huge shout out to Isaac and Mohammed. Also, guys, if you want to see this is our Instagram page. If you have Instagram page, why give us a follow? Why not?
I have a complaint about that picture.
About this?
About we didn't post that picture. Good. Okay. Good. Why are we taking pictures with me in my flip-flops? Why can't we crop the picture? Why can't we crop the picture to just our chest areas? If I knew my flip-flops were gonna be in there, I was gonna not wear flip-flops for that picture.
It's okay. Comfort first.
Comfort first, right? I guess.
Sorry.
And now I'm all conscious, and I'm wearing shoes at work now because I'm you never know when a picture's gonna be taken.
Right? I swear, when I just came, I saw you wearing shoes. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You always in flip-flops.
I'm always in flip-flops.
And now I see. Oh my God, Prad.
They got me all conscious, man. They got me all camera conscious.
I know. I feel it. Sorry for that. And we also have a message from Making Major Profits 101 member for 9 months. Thank you so much for your support. Saying BAM. It's like bang alternative.
Yeah, bang, bam, same thing. The noise of success at the end of the day. That's all it is. And the great noise of success ringing in everybody's ears, cashing in the money, I guess, coming in hot with the profits. I love to see that. I'm wearing shoes at work now. Tough life, dude. Yeah, man. I don't know how people wear shoes, man. I like the flip-flop life. It's so much easier. I just love it. It's just so relaxing, especially when you're in a relaxed environment, such as sitting in a room such as here, or even at home. Why would you be wearing shoes? I don't get it. Anyways, stop wearing flops. No, you stop wearing flops. All right, moving on from the flop talk. Let's go look at some positions. AMD can't get below 112. Too many rebounds at the moment. Let's go check out AMD. Obviously, higher highs, higher lows pattern. Your NASDAQ and your ES have already bounced off the lows and are on our second leg to the north side. So if I'm about to show you your ES charts, we're on our second leg to the north side on ES, and NASDAQ looks pretty much the same. So I'm gonna just move past that. So that's helping your AMD make higher highs and higher lows, which is a great overall pattern that we like to see when the stocks are trying to rebound to at least VWAP, at least for VWAP. Dare you to be barefoot? Oh, trust me, I've lived in India for way longer than you can guess for, most likely, and for all my life I walked around in barefoot everywhere, even on the streets, and you come home with your feet completely blacked out, and your mom's yelling at you for go clean your feet and everything. There's little foot cleaning stations outside every house in India too, or at least there used to be, not anymore probably. So trust me, don't talk to me about being barefoot. I lived the life for way longer. So obviously AMD, man, moving up north. We talked about this. I'm gonna guess Apple is doing that too. We didn't look at Apple, but we were talking about Apple. I'm guessing less than 27 years. Damn it, Amir, why you always gotta be so witty, man? Amir's always here to just be the wittiest person in the chat. That's his go-to goal, huh? I like it. Apple, man. Yeah, we were talking about Apple moving up north. Apple's actually positive on the day. Well, flat, but positive on the day, which is good because this is your big basket stock of NASDAQ and ES. So if Apple gets destroyed and Apple gets its back cracked on, that's going to be bad for the overall market in general. So good to see Apple's flat. Prad, is Sean still shorting Snow or is he out? He's out. I want barefoot way too long. Okay, anyways, no more of these questions. Let's go look at some of these volume leaders. We did talk about AMD. We did talk about IMPP. What is GRAB? G-R-A-B. What is GRAB? Grab is Grab Holdings and transportation company. Looks like they had a high of $18, IPO'd around December of 2020. Never heard of them, to be honest. 37 million average volume. Okay. That's actually not bad at all. It's 47 million today and breaking the support of $5. Looks like it's earnings related. Yeah, they missed earnings report. They missed on the revenue, but they beat on earnings. So that's that catalyst moved them from $5 yesterday to now 371, which is an all-time low on GRAB, which is moving a ton of volume today. Obviously, 47 million shares on a $3 stock. Yes, sir. This position is paying me one more time, and we just made our shutdown. I'm pretty much done trading for the day. Ha ha ha, Prad, what are we laughing about? I don't even know sometimes what jokes I made. I'm just talking nonstop that I forget about everything I'm talking about.
We've got a super chat from, oh, also we've got a poll now. What do you think Prad should wear in the office? Shoes, flip-flops, barefoot?
If you're not voting for flip-flops, you're not my friend.
Sure, right, sorry.
You're not my friend if you're not voting
Sure,
for flip-flops.
I wanted you to wear flip-flops.
Yeah.
That's why I feel bad that now you kind of I was even amazed.
I'll blame Maggie and Lizzie for this.
Right.
I'll blame Maggie and Lizzie
Yes.
for my consciousness.
I'm on your side. And we've got a super chat from Rajib Boss Mandal. Hi from India. Love to watch you guys. Hi there. How you say hi in India?
Namaste.
Namaste. Welcome. We love you back. Thank you for watching us. And I hope you're having a profitable day.
Thank you for 40 rupees. India, love from India. I love it. Okay, wearing a tie and a coat. Me? I'm not wearing a tie and a coat to work, dude. That'd be too much for me. That'd be way too much for me. Way too much. I could wear a dress shirt. I had done that before. Look normal, like I'm about to, like Sean and Neil do. But a tie and a coat, like I work in a bank or something. Heck no. That's way too formal.
Lol, we had to include Crocs.
For what? If you wear a tie, we cut it off. Yeah? Wow, Sean said we have a policy here. If we wear a tie, we cut it off. There you go. No ties allowed over here. That's hilarious if that's true.
What about Rahim? I'm pretty sure he's wearing a tie.
Well, he's like a guest, right? Rahim's tie is gonna get cut off. Imagine. Okay, BMBL just got called out in the chat. 2 million shares being moved. Oh wow, BMBL is moving drastically to the downside. Just a complete falling knife, a hot falling knife to the downside over here, not stopping at any point, struggling a little bit actually. Wow, they're just giving me all the fills. Wow, what's going on here on these stocks? Why are we getting all the fills? Guys, let me just throw a couple orders out. I need to cancel that order and put it up there, and that should be good. Looks like we're just gonna catch a lot of fills. Frick. 95, 96, 97. We're gonna take a lot of fills here. A lot of my buying power is just gonna be used up today. Looks like, which is good. Hopefully, it ends up being good overall for the trade. This stock is also coming to the downside. FHN moving to the downside, and this one's also moving to the south side overall. Awesome. Okay, moving back to
Crocs. We forgot to include Crocs on the poll.
Yeah, that doesn't belong up there.
Right, but also Crocs has been downgraded by Robert W. Baird today. Price target $200. Robert gifts.
So price target cut down for Crocs over here, currently coming to the downside. We saw the stock was obviously from 150s if I remember. Let me go see CROX. Yeah. From 150s when it had the Justin Bieber push, and now all the way back to the May 2020s, 2021. We're not even at May 2020s yet, which is what right here, February, March 2020s area. This would be the pre-COVID areas almost. So that could be a pretty big move to the downside. So yeah, I'm not expecting that. Looking for support to come in around $70. Look at this consolidation range for that consolidation range is very significant for a Croc. So we got to see if we can continue trading in these range. And look at that. Look at that top being placed in and the bottom pretty much coming in halfway through that range. But I'm expecting a move 270 to test that support eventually. Ask Sean what jersey he would rock to the office. You guys, you can ask Sean all those type of questions. If you want me to ask Sean questions like, what stock he's on, his long or shorts, I'm more than happy to. But, don't annoy the guy about questions like that right now when he's on his break. Like, he's eating food. He's taking a break. He's been talking since... He takes no breaks, he says. No... He's a man of the people. All right, man of the people. He says, what jersey would you wear to the office? Kansas City Royals, Bo Jackson. No clue who that is. I don't even know what sport team that is. I'll be honest. They're both mad at me now. Oh, I'm losing this job tonight, boys. Nice knowing you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Paka paka.
Paka paka.
Okay, what sport is it? But what sport are we talking about? He won the Heisman in football. Football. Okay, there you go. It's football, man. I don't know anything about football. You know that. You know I know nothing about football. Never heard of him. I've heard of Babe Ruth, though. I've heard of Babe Ruth, though. All right. Anyways, moving on. It's foosball. That's right, foosball. I like foosball, actually. Foosball's a fun game. All right, moving away from Bo Jackson and everybody else over there. Let's make some profit, some money, some kashish. I need these positions to move to the downside and start paying me. Come on, they are down, but they're not giving me the fills for some reason. Prad's a geek. He don't know. Yeah, talk to me about CS:GO skins, and I'll give you all the answers. You're asking me about stuff I have no clue about, okay? Greatest athlete of all time. Wow, yeah, I think that's what Neil said just now. He said he's better than Michael Jordan. More famous than Michael Jordan at one point. I hate you, Prad. You need to watch the best athlete. These guys all are really at me for not knowing this. I apologize, man. Listen, what I do know though is I enjoy knowing what I do know, and what I don't know, I also enjoy learning that. So thank you for teaching me, Bo Johnson.
That's
Mr.
indeed,
Bo.
guys. We learn every day so much from you, especially Prad. Just kidding. I'm learning from Prad trading wise, and Prad learning about everything a little bit. So this is a great thing that you can literally contribute into Prad's world.
I ate Pro Star cereal and watched the cartoon. Okay. We're moving on from this a little bit, so I could look for some stocks. We already talked about Crocs. Let's go see. We talked about Grab, SoFi. Yeah. Let's go look at that one. That one's a little bit of a pain for me, man. Obviously, we're long, and earnings report helped them out a little bit, earnings report did not help them out really, because they got a bump up off the earnings report and pre-market, and then they just gave everything back after that, which sucked to see. So I was not happy to watch them go through just still going through that, which is going back to test that support again to the downside. So SoFi struggling even after the earnings report. Bo only started trading back in December. Bo knows Apple. Bo's a trader now. I'm screwed, eh? Okay, baseball. Bo. Okay, Bo. It's not the U.S. It's clause. What is going on? GME, thank you. The first ticker that I see after this. Sorry I started this. Yeah, look what you did, Sean. All right, so GME moving to the north side. Nah, a little bit. GME's down on the day still. I'm guessing most of the stocks are, obviously, with ES being down almost 0.5% and Nasdaq down almost a whole 1 full percent. I'm guessing most stocks overall are down. GME down 1.36, finding support over VWAP at the moment. But I'm expecting rejection to come in around 120, 121s as we're already seeing. Let's go check on AMC. So still not giving me any fills. Do I even have an order? We're on 94. So let me just make another order here on 10. We'll cancel that one. We'll go here. We'll go.
Maybe while you do this, Prad, I can bring you another name for the future review. Victoria's Secret reported earnings recently above estimates, which is good. But also Victoria's Secret VSO BMO cuts its target price to 72 from 80. Look at this. VSO has been down all the way until $55, and now it's back to VWAP, which is great. And markets are also a little bit higher. QQQ is now down 1%.
Yeah, VSCO, Victoria's Secret, man. We love this company. So
Yes, sir.
Victorious can't go anything wrong on this side of the world for this company. And recently I was watching a clip of Bella Hadid and doing that walk when Weekend was
Oh
singing the
yeah,
song. That
legendary.
was a legendary clip right there. So obviously Victoria's Secret 3% up. Just reading off the screen for you, with 700,000 shares. Little low on the volume end for me, but not bad at all. 700,000 shares, still pretty decent. Did they move off earnings report?
Just recently.
Yeah, so recently, March 2nd, so yesterday they had their earnings and they're moving off their earnings yesterday and today, going up beautiful positions up to 58. Obviously, we see that resistance area near 58 coming into play one more time. Look for a breakout of 58 maybe tomorrow. If we do have a nice green day with some follow through, we could try and test some of these ranges near $60 to see if there is some barriers around here. And if there are sellers and barriers, obviously we're not going to break through that, but I'm going to guess there's a potential move to go test $60 eventually on Victoria's Secret, thanks to the earnings report. And everyone likes Victoria's Secret. Men, women,
Yeah.
everybody. Platinum Prad, we're getting clapped across the board. I mean, pretty much. Everything's struggling a little bit. Market's coming down right now. Your ES is now on the descent to the downside. So is Nasdaq. So, if you are in any of your shorts that were going against you, maybe now they'll start working for you one more time because market's coming down. Nasdaq flushing. So let's go check out what AMD did. AMD, obviously, I was thinking about a long at those 111s, 113s, but I don't like any longs right now. Market's really, really struggling. I don't like the strength in the market at all, so I'm not looking for longs. If I want to be shorting it, I'll wait for a pop. AMD didn't really pop off the market pop that we saw earlier, so I'm not really thinking that the market pop is going to come in on AMD, and much to the downside we go. Someone just put in what are the support levels for AMD, so let's go check out the downside over here. We're looking at the next support level is 109. So if we do break below 112, I think a short play of 112 break to 109 would be something to keep an eye on. And now that I said it, I'll just throw an order out. To do that, we'll do how do I throw this order out real quick? Let me think about it. So AMD will go on the break of 112 to the downside, so 111 point. I'm only crossing to 80 cents. So if it goes below that, I don't want this fill, and I'll take that much amount of shares, and then bang, there we go. We have the order now out, and if AMD does crack to the downside at 112, we'll go. But look at that, it's completely reversing itself because markets actually said no. You thought we're flushing? No, we're ripping, we're moving north. So ES made a nice move to the south and then immediately just reversed itself on the direction. Reverse gear, kicked into the car engine over there and just ripped north. So here we goes on both on Nasdaq 2 NQ/H22CM. Nasdaq moving north along in the same fashion. Rivian apparently booming. Let's go check out Rivian. Rivian $50 was on watch. Obviously, $50. The $50 break would have been a decent trade. I guess you got 60 cents per share. But overall, that 50 support on Rivian still coming into play because the long is the right side of the trade at that barrier, giving you $2 per share, along with the overall market move north right here that we're seeing.
Brad, earnings season in earnings what I say earnings season is coming to an end, and here I want to show you guys names they're going to report after the close today and before the open tomorrow. Not that many names, but we still have some pretty big ones. We have Costco here in the middle, Gap. I also heard Neil was talking about Marvel. Other than that, I don't see anything super exciting. Guys, write in the comments what are you planning to trade tomorrow from this list. And Prad, obviously.
Yeah, Gap and Costco are the only two that stand out.
Right.
Smith and Wesson, obviously, we know what that stock is. It comes under the defense basket stocks, and especially with what's going on in the world right now, defense basket stocks are something to keep an eye on. So we'll see if Smith and Wesson has some moves off of that. But obviously, these are last quarters, so last quarter shouldn't really have what's going on right now. So we'll see that next quarter. So it shouldn't really affect it too much. But it's good to have a eye on Smith and Wesson along with Costco gap. Marvel, I don't really, to be honest, trade that stock too much. I don't really care for it. If it moves around a little bit, if it moves around into a ranges, or it gives me a trade that I like, I'll take it. But for the most part, not a stock that I trade in general.
Prad, quick announcement. I know a lot of people like 420 number, including Henry Z. So if you want to be like number 420, you better rush. Just 4 likes needed for that number. And team, hopefully we will get much more than 420. Please, it's absolutely free. It takes a second. So smash it, hit it, like it.
Um, Prad, in that flick with the sandals, what was hilarious in that flick with I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. What about charge point, CHPT on New York? So CHPT, 7 million shares traded overall, 3% up. Actually, earnings report also play. I believe it had earnings yesterday after market, if I remember, or yeah, aftermarket yesterday. So we missed on the earnings, but we beat on the revenue. Helped the stock move up a little bit, but even now we're up on the positive side. But look at the rejection that we have seen around 15.52 coming in. That's pushing the stock back to the downside and not allowing it to hold $15 on the bid. Struggling a little bit here. So ending to fail $15 bid test, and now we're trying to test $14 bid test on charge point. Prad looks like he was trying to morph into Cisco from Drew Hill, but stopped halfway through. No clue what any of that is, but thank you. I hope that's a good thing. Any of that was. I have to hand it to Prad. Very challenging to continually call market up or down as it changes. Thank you, thank you. I'm just reading whatever I see on the chart at the end of the day. Nothing really too far out there. I believe all of you could do an equally or a better job than I'm doing at the moment. Prad, you wear Tabis, ninja shoes? Yeah, only when I'm watching Naruto. Only when I'm wearing Naruto, I put on those wooden ninja Tabis, and then I run around my house with my hands behind my back, and I wear this headband that has a leaf on it. Yeah, only when I'm watching Naruto.
Here we have a super chat from Radical Theology. Prad, can you check out CAN? They beat by 2,077%. Yes, I think we can, because we also have CAN on our watch list. It's AI-focused software company with crypto ties up on better than expected earnings.
CAN. So yeah, thank you for that earnings report. CAN moving up north, 16 million shares, almost 17 million shares on this stock, and actually up 16% right now. Moving to the north along with the market. So I'm just glancing over to see what the ES is doing. ES is still trying to go north, and so is the NASDAQ. So maybe this helps CAN go a little bit up higher, but I am seeing these consolidation highs about. Look, we already took out those consolidation highs, so now we're going to really go test this high over here. Looks like $7, which is already broken. Did we get above? No, we did not get above $7. So we're trying to get above $7 here. Let's see if another push happens later on, because obviously volume has come to a standstill at the moment. It is what is it called? Lunchtime, 12:04 Eastern Standard Time right now. Well, my clock is wrong. 12:03:53 seconds Eastern Standard Time. But overall, trying to see if volume can pick back up closer to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and push the stock that $7 barrier for a test. Intraday barrier coming in at 650, 660 looks like. Whoa, that hair, Pratt, ice cold. Thank you. Ninja booties are actually soft-soled boots like shoes for quietly sneaking around, not for a bad option, really for office square. I'm not wearing Ninja Tabis on my feet, bruh. Come on. Neil, you can't defend this one. It's really the only thong song ever made. Oh, you're talking about the thong song? I know the thong song. Yeah. I know the thong song. I know Cisco thong song. I don't know what that is. That's his group. Drew Hill was his group. Yeah, I don't know Drew Hill, but I know the song and Cisco that got the blonde hair guy and whatnot. Prad, what did I do to you? I'm not sure. What did you do to me? What happened to the market? Why so red? BBIG. I mean, everything is has been green for the past 3-4 days now. So eventually, you have to see some covers of swing traders coming in 3 days in a row. Market just turned around and ended green, I believe. So we got to see some profits coming in through this. He said Cisco. He didn't say Drew Hill. No, he said Cisco and Drew Hill. So I don't understand if he was talking about the same Cisco. I thought he was talking about something
clip
else.
Video now.
Where, Miss V?
I'm watching the
Oh, the
clip
thong
video.
song video. Yeah, it's probably not something we should have on the
I got
stream.
it already.
Yeah. Prad has Jiraiya's feet. Yes, sir. You know it. What's his name? I forgot his name now. Darn it. How can I call myself a Naruto fan at this point? To be honest, I'm not even a Naruto fan, but I've watched it. It's pretty decent. Pervy Sage, that's his name, right? Pervy Sage Jiraiya or something. I forget what his name is completely. Oh, bro, come on. Prad, how could you do this? Anyways. Cisco, yeah, guys, we got it. Drew Hill, Cisco, woohoo, yay, artist names, yay, Creepy Sage, Pervy Sage, that's it, yeah, exactly. Jiraiya Sensei. Okay, moving on from the Naruto talk over here too. Let's get back into the stock market a little bit. I'm looking for some positions. Posiciones. Can't believe you're not in Activision. Honestly, neither. I can't believe I'm not in Activision either. But that's because I don't see any levels that I want to be a part of. Oh, looks like my levels that I wanted to be a part of have already played out. So, oh well. What am I gonna do? Complain about it? Yeah, a little bit. I'll complain about it for a little bit and be done with it. I'll look for my longs closer to 81. I'll look for my shorts closer to 81.50. Let the stock play out. Like I mentioned, I'm already trading 4 other buyouts today. I'm almost at my shutdown for the day, so I'm good, man. I don't really need to be part of a lot more trades out here. But Activision, a little regretting that we've been destroying this trade every single day, and today we're not. But though I'm happy if you guys are in it. I'm happy that you guys are taking advantage of it. A little bit of the reason why I'm not trading Activision today is because I think me sharing my screenshots of my trade is kind of giving away my strategy on this stock, and now people are gonna front run me on this position. That's why I walked away from this trade. I'll come back later because right now I can see people already front running me. It's so easily obvious I'm getting front run. Like there used to be size on 81.60. And now it's at 81.70. Front running. Someone's front running me over here. So I'm just done with that person. Belarus talks fail. Putin has announced. Sorry, Ms. V?
I feel like they're still in talks.
Hopefully that's not true.
The bounce yesterday was at 1250. I'm not sure what stock bounce you're talking, or maybe you're talking about the overall stock market bounce. So if you are talking about stock market bounce, maybe we'll check it out at that point. But obviously, that doesn't really matter that it bounced at 1250 yesterday and it should bounce at 1250 today or something, right? Front run is an excuse for being slow? Not really. No, not really. Front run is an actual strategy that is used across the board by algorithms every day. The excuse for being slow, I guess, comes from the advantage of speed a computer has throwing an order faster than you do. So the second you throw an order, a computer that is programmed to throw an order way faster than you is front running you. So if I'm throwing a $500,000 size on a stock that does not do a lot of volume, and they catch me throwing those orders out, they're gonna either give me that fill to then shake me out, or they're gonna front run me because they think I'm a legitimate order and then push away from me. For example, I was trying to get a firm short $40, and I threw out a pretty big order. I threw out a pretty big order short to get a firm short at 40. As soon as I threw that order, a firm fell from 30.95 to 39.95 to 39.85 in a split second. In a split second, my order went out at the $40 flat for I want X amount of shares short. So that's that. If that's not front running by the algorithms, I don't know what is. Okay, I don't know what is.
Did we talk about charge point yet?
Charge point.
I see that a few
we
people
did
yeah?
for sure.
All right, no worries.
Brandon, whenever you want to have your trade review, feel free. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Whenever you want to do your trade review today, you can just send me the screenshot also. I think you did already, right? Yeah, he did. So Miss V, I'll send you the screenshot, and then whenever he's coming on, feel free to put this up. I think is this one. Yes, it is this one. Awesome. Copy image, Miss V, Brandon. Awesome. We're good. So we have a trade review of the day coming in from Brandon. Obviously, we have trade of the day every day being posted on our YouTube channels. Also coming in after 2 o'clock. From the morning show guys who also do the closing show. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But also something that we're trying out right now is showing you guys how some of the trainees over here, also some of the graduates, think based on their setups and how they trade. So one of them will come on very soon. What you think of CAN? I think we already talked about CAN not too long ago. Volume needs to pick back up on this stock to go really test those $7 barriers. We did rip as high as what is this candle? 690, 687. So it tried to go as close to 7 as it tried to or as close as it could in pre-market, but it failed that. So I'm looking for a 650 test first. Volume needs to increase. The first thing, the volume needs to increase. The second thing, the 650 needs to be tested. And if 650 can break, then we can go test the $7. But all of that starts with rise in volume. Today, Tony is coming to the show. If Tony wants to, Tony has never said anything, but today is going to be Brandon. You guys have already met Brandon before. We call him Brankles, but yeah, Mr. Brandon is going to be on the show whenever he's ready for it. I think he said he's going to need 5 more minutes. Maybe he's managing a position on his end. Rivian moving. Rivian's still moving north. Oh, looks like he's ready. But yeah, Rivian's still moving north, looking good. Your markets are still moving north. Your Nasdaq is almost at the 50-period EMA, and your ES is almost at the VWAP on the 3-minute. Both of them. So both looking healthy. And I'm guessing AMD is probably moving nice to the north side. It is as now is 113.50. Let's welcome with the warm round of applause, Brankles. What's up, Brankles?
How's it going, Prad? How are you?
Good, my friend. You had a good day today?
Having a great day today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's see what this trade that you
it's
have
right here. Okay, perfect. Do they see it?
Yep.
Okay, so I don't even know where to begin on this trade. I wanted to take a here. You guys see this? You guys see this? Okay. I wanted to take a pre-market short of Chevron because it's been rallying of late and the market was rallying.
No, put the mouse on this screen.
side?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Sorry guys. So I wanted to take a pre-market short. Unfortunately, it blew up in my face, so I got out here. I maybe gave it a little too much room and a terrible start to the day. However, even though my bias was wrong, as a trader, you got to be able to take that away, take the loss, and refocus. So that's what I did here. So my thesis was wrong about shorting it. Chevron's been rallying, market's rallying. Okay, I flip, I'm rallying with the market. I get a quick scalp here and then get stopped out because in the morning, as most of you probably know, the price action is extremely volatile. So I get stopped out, but I managed my risk well, made back from my earlier loss. Then again, refocus. The buys start coming in. I buy along with them.
Get closer to the mic.
Okay, how's that?
That's better.
Okay. The buys start coming in. I refocus. I scalp along. Then, as you could see here, there was a key level at 155, so I short in front of it. Another few scalps. Maybe paper-handed the second one a little too much. So I'm stressed at this point. This isn't how I usually trade. Like I want to stick to a plan. If it doesn't work, readjust. But flipping back and forth isn't my type of trading. But it worked out today. So it hits VWAP, looks strong. So I'm looking for another area to re-enter the long. 155 is the level I like. I didn't mention, I'm looking at the oil futures. So if oil's going up, I'm long. If oil's going down, I'm looking to short. So oil was rallying at this moment in the day. I go long, get a nice little win. I think I know what I'm doing, so I try to short. I realize I don't know what I'm doing, so I get out. And then once again, oil starts rallying, I go with it. So at this point, I'm pretty flat on the trade, but here's where it made my day. So oil really starts to go down, the futures at this point. So this was my bet of the day. I said, if oil is going down, no way after the stock rallying for the past few days, is it going to stay strong? The buyers aren't going to step up with it. So I try to front run the price again, get wicked out. But that break was so weak that this sell right here was my biggest order of the day. And I said, okay, if it's going to break that high again with oil going down, I'm wrong and I'm out. It didn't. Oil flushed. So all of this previous didn't matter. That was baby food. This was the real boy trade. I got in, I held, and it worked out.
That looks like you went through some battles today, my friend.
Yeah, that was a battle.
You've been through the trenches, through the mud today, through the gutter, as they say in the streets. You went through all the pain out there, and you came out victorious.
We made some money today.
That's the good thing. Looks like so. I want to ask your question. Obviously, well, some of these viewers are probably going through the same journey as you are. You've been trading for like a year now.
4 months.
4 months over here, but before that.
Yeah, a couple years.
Yeah. So, with that experience, everyone goes through that too. I still go through that too, where I break my rules and I'm like, why am I doing it? And I still do it, right? Going through that emotion at the moment when you're actually like, I'm breaking rules. Why am I doing it? And you still do it. How do you eventually catch yourself? Is there something that you do? Because I know you were doing something very important, and I want you to mention what you did yesterday after giving back some money. Do you remember that?
No.
So what he did yesterday, chat, after giving back a tiny bit of money, because he was not yesterday, maybe it was 2 days before, when he actually had a great day, and he gave back a little bit. He said, I'm getting up from my seat. I'm going for a walk. He was literally pacing around. Well, he looked like he was stressed out, but he said, nah, I'm good. I'm just hanging out, calming myself down a bit, focusing in and breathing, doing my breathing exercises and whatnot. So I like the fact that you did that. Is it possible you did that today?
Yeah, I think as of now, I'm going to be done for the day.
As of now, he's done for the day. I like it. But, in that heated moment when you're battling your own thought processes and your own mind, how do you catch yourself and stop yourself from making these mistakes?
Yeah, so I would say I've been blown out from taking stupid trades and not following the rules. And I think, as an individual, you'll just have enough of losing and breaking rules, and I hit that point. Then that's why I broke up with Tesla actually back in the day, because I kept breaking my rules with it. It was too volatile. It wasn't working for me. So now if I'm in a trade, before I even press buy or sell, I know where I'm wrong. So if before you enter the trade, if you know where you're already going to be wrong on the trade, it's really easy to get out there because I know I'm wrong. So I get in, and before even thinking about pressing a button on the keyboard, I know where I'm wrong. So the stop is in, or it's in not too long after I get in position. So it takes the emotion out of the trade.
Right, perfect. I like that. So, have your levels, have your setups, and stick to your rules at the end of the day. Try not to break them, And I say try because it's not the easiest thing to not break your rules. We break them all the time. But something that I've read on Twitter, one of my friends, actually Scotty on Twitter, a great guy, helps a lot of traders on Twitter out there, and he mentioned something on his post. He said, I think I don't want to butcher this, but he said something along the words like my trades are very discretionary. I pick and choose what I'm trading, when I'm trading, how I'm trading it. But my risk management is not.
Yeah.
I know exactly how much I'm gonna lose. I know exactly how much I might make, but I don't know exactly how much I'm gonna make, but might make. But the more important fact is he knows exactly how much he's gonna lose because he has that line in the sand that tells him he's wrong on said trade.
Yeah.
So always have your out.
Exactly.
Always have your out.
I agree completely. Couldn't have said it better.
Thank you for coming on and sharing your trades. What I would like to see from both of you, because it's only you two in here at the moment, is not only winning trades but also some losing trades and how your psychology wrapped around that. So maybe maybe tomorrow or next week we could try to get you guys to talk about your losing trades and how that psychology around that trade helped you make a better trade somewhere else and moving forward.
Okay.
Yeah?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Sounds good.
There will be losers, right?
There will be losers, exactly.
All
Thank
right.
you for coming by, Brandon.
Have a good day, everyone. Bye.
Have a good one. Miss V should be coming back anytime moment. So in the meantime, I'll put it over here because you know, she might have to do some stuff before she gets on.
I'm
No,
good,
you're
I'm
good.
good,
There
I'm
we go.
good.
She's good. She can. So Miss V, what did you think about Brandon over there? You think he did good?
I think he did great.
He did great. Oh,
Yes.
Miss V helping her Russian homie out there. You did
Yeah,
great.
thank you, Brad. By the way, we've got a super chat
Nice.
from JD's 357. Dang fat, get up, get out, put time and space between. I have no idea, but I can see that 420 donation. Thank you guys, and also remind you, please smash the like button. Only you can help us. And if you like kind of our new segment when we invite our traders to share their trades, I think it's great.
Awesome. Going over your losing trades is very important, 100%. You know, I journal all my trades. Well, I'll be 100% honest. I haven't journaled my trades in a while now because I've gotten back into video gaming. So I was talking to Neil, Sean, and Brendan about this at the Oyster place at Rodney's, about how video gaming just completely took over my life at one point, and I was a complete cave-dwelling degen, not getting out of my room, playing games for like 8 hours a day, completely losing myself in the sauce. And now I'm getting back to that same mentality, same degen lifestyle again, where I'm just sitting in a room playing games all day, right? But yeah, that's keeping me away from journaling. But no, 100% journal your trades, make notes of your trades, also make note of what the VIX was doing, what the spies are doing, what this was doing, that was doing, all through your playbook. Create your own playbook. Well put, AV, very well put. Create your own playbook and trade your playbook. Trade your setup. Trade your own book at the end of the day and not other people's book. Someone said go to HE double hockey sticks NASDAQ. I know your message is actually hidden by YouTube, so YouTube thinks you're cussing cussing for HE double hockey sticks. But yeah, anyways, NASDAQ is coming to the downside. ES is coming to the downside. Both of them have finished their ride to the north. Looks like NQ is actually capped off at the 50-period EMA and moving to the south now. And ES has moved to almost VWAP and is now moving also to the south side. More votes for Prad's shoes likes Miss V. What's up with that?
We can take a look at the poll. So basically, almost everything equal. So shoes, flip-flops, barefoot goes very tight next to each other. And I don't know if you're aware, AB also sent a super chat directly to Brandon, saying this super chat is support to the new guy. Sorry, do know his name. So his name is Brandon. And yes, more Brandon to come.
No, I think they were saying that how is it possible that the vote has more numbers than likes? 591
That's
voters.
That's a good question,
Yeah.
Brad. Indeed, how come we have 538 likes and 592 votes? Guys, if you have ability to vote for Prad to be barefoot at a job, you can easily smash the like button, please, and this will be more helpful.
34% barefoot. You guys are clowns. All of you are clowns. I love you guys. So basically, poll says Prad choice is yours, Prad. That's right. That's right. Can we add tabbies to the poll? It's too late now, and I think you can only add 3?
4.
4?
Yeah, next time.
Prad, look over Tony's shoulder to see what he is doing. I can't look over Tony's shoulder. Tony sits so far away from me. He's sitting like I have literally 5 monitors in front of me before I can see Tony's face. Prad equals Mahatma Blondie. Wow, please don't ever go there again. You know, don't ever go there again. That was not a good one. There's some good ones in the chat, but Mahatma Blondie ain't it, Chief. That one ain't it. SoFi getting destroyed. I love to see that. SoFi apparently getting railed again one more time. It's down 6% today, whereas we were down, what, 5% yesterday after the earnings report. So still struggling. SoFi not looking good. Sean did mention not too long ago, like, they don't make any money. So obviously, even though their earnings report looked good, it's still struggling. They're struggling big time. I think SoFi goes back to $9 to find support there before it actually gets back to those 13s, 11s, and 12s and whatnot. So if you're playing the long-term game like I am on SoFi, you like these prices. If you're playing a swing trade, maybe be a little bit careful because that earnings report should have helped them out and it's not helping them out. So you know, be a little extra cautious on SoFi, at least for a little while. Obviously, that's all based on your risk appetite. So if you think you can buy this over here and have it go to $5 and be okay with it, then get it. If you're not okay with doing that, then don't get it, right? I'm okay with the amount of shares I have and the amount of money that I have invested in SoFi. If it goes to $5 and $0 and comes back up, I'm okay with letting it swing all the way through that, right? But if you're not okay with that, then do not invest in it. Like, what do they say? You got to be willing to lose every single dollar you put into it. I am, right? I for sure am willing to lose every single dollar I put into the market, in any market, crypto or the stock.
Prad, MULN is going higher. It's trying to go back to that $1 level, now 97 cents. Any thoughts on that one?
Yeah,
And also, yeah.
Sorry, cut you off there. Yeah, as Miss V was mentioning, it is squeezing. Looks like it has to be a squeeze, right? It's moving all the way back to $1. Let's see if we can actually break above $1 today. What is the high of day? $1.03. So that is the high of day. Now, obviously, if we can get above it, that's going to be great. How did I get filled on this one? Whatever. No complaints. No complaints. Oh, I just made a double order. Darn it. Cancel the double order. And do I have an order at 90s? I don't have an order at 90s. Let me throw that one out also. And then I need to throw an exit at 92s, which I don't have. So let me just do that. Exit 92, which I can't throw because I have
I'm
a
scared.
double
I
order.
opened YouTube and there was like that thong song video.
Dun, 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 dun.
Real quick, Prab, while you're working on something really
Yeah,
hard there, Kari Ala Lipilampi says, I noticed you can join in addition to just subscribing. What does it include and how much does it cost? Thanks. Thank you for asking, Kari. This is the membership. I think you noticed that some of the viewers have their names in green. Hi, GD357, SWW17033, and more and more. Evil E, free the Evil E. So this is the membership. You can join on our homepage, as you said, right, to subscribe button. And membership brings you ability like to make your name in green. Also now members can send messages on the chat that will be lighted in the green one. Those are very familiar to the super chat, except for they are absolutely free for members. Also, members have their custom badges and emojis by TraderTV.Live, and it's just a way to support the community. If you find us helpful, if you enjoy our company, it's just $5 per month. And also, it's very important for us, guys, if you subscribe. Subscription is absolutely for free, but you receive notifications when we make new posts, new videos and content, and we're super close to get to 300,000 subscribers. So we're super excited to get there. And back to Prad.
Yeah, I'm literally making my shutdown on one stock today. I'm absolutely smoking this position right now. I love it. Never traded this position or the stock ever before. And first day I touch it, I'm absolutely destroying it. Every time I make my shutdown, you know, that's a good day for me. That's my goal. Make my shutdown and then try not to give it back. That's what's... making your shutdown is basically we have a number over here that's you're allowed to lose on. The trainees are allowed to lose only $50 a day, and then once you graduate, it goes up to a certain different number, and then based on your performance, it goes up or back to that base number. So my goal is every day to just make that number. So if I can make that number successfully every day for the rest of my life, that slowly keeps on increasing, and then all I'm doing is just chasing that shutdown. I'm not chasing some outlandish expectations way outside of my skill level. All I'm chasing is my daily loss limit. And that way, if I do lose my daily loss limit one day and I get it 4 days, that's still a profitable week. So just chasing consistencies, chasing the train that I was in January that I gave back in February. You know, February, I really pooped the bed on the consistency train on February, and still profitable month, but really bad on terms of consistency. But January was just such a beautiful, consistent month for me that I want to get back on that train. And right now, for this one so far, we're looking good. We're looking lean green machine, strong, baby. Looking healthy.
Let's go, Prad. By the way, real quick, MULN got to that $1 level while
Nice.
market's going to the downside. MULN probably, as you said, short squeezing.
Yeah, MULN, man. Look at the stock move at the moment, moving absolutely wild to the north side. What did I just throw out the same order twice? What's wrong with me? But yeah, MULN looking strong at the moment. Could just be a short squeeze, or you're telling me buyers came in out of nowhere after noticing the stock was well below $2. I'm not sure. I don't think this is actual buyers coming in to buy this position. That's my opinion. This is just a shorts being squeezed at the moment. But we'll see if we get a way higher extension from where we currently are. Then it could just be buyers coming in, or it's just shorts being squeezed, in my opinion. MULN is going crazy, but the move was way too fast. The risk to reward now is very bad to enter. Risk to reward is very bad to enter for sure, without a doubt, if you're playing probably to the long side. If you're playing short, it's probably great because you're taking it back through $1 to the downside. MULN is on guy buying like 10K a stock. What is the certain number? What number? Oh, for the shutdown. I'm not telling you my shutdown. But yeah. Isn't that a shut up, not a shutdown? Well, you are shut up when you're done trading, but you're also, I don't know, you're shut down, shut up, whatever. We still short Snow 225, says Sean in the chat. Thank you, Sean, for putting that in there for anyone who's wondering where Sean's positions are. Probably FinTwit pumping MULN. Oh, without a doubt, the pump and dumper schemes are rampant out there. So be careful. Don't get trapped up in those games. And here we go. Look at that. That has to be a squeeze. Levels got taken out to the north side, and now the rugs are getting pulled, and now we go to the downside. This has to be the story that we always see on these stocks. Are you guys concerned of wash sale while day trading the same stock? Nah, it doesn't happen for wash sales. Obviously each account is different. You could have a wash sale if you're no, it doesn't, because our system is so advanced that it actually tells you an error. It throws you an error, says potential wash trade. You cannot throw the new order because you have an existing order that kind of conflicts with this order. So you have to figure yourself out on that side. If your broker is allowing you to do wash trades, you need to turn that broker off right away. Turn that broker off. I'm not saying snitch to the SEC, but snitch to the SEC, because that's breaking the rules right there, and that company is eventually taking your money and running away with it. If there's a company that's allowing you to make wash trades, that's scams right there. Scam. Prop companies do not have wash sales. That's right. We actually have a system that matches up trades so they don't end up being wash trades. But overall, there are no wash trades to begin with, right? Because the error messages, I don't know if I can find that error message today, because I'm not that big of a noob now where I have to see error messages for wash trades. No, I guess I am a noob. Because there's a wash trade error message right here. I'll read it out for you. Traders pending orders on new order destination. Oh, no, it's not a wash trade. It's max orders per side. That's right. That's max orders per side. Okay, thank God. I'm not that big of a noob. No, it's not like that, because MEMX Gateways only allows you 3 orders on one side. So that's why. So I thought I was that big of a noob to have a wash trade, but no. But back in my journey when I was getting ready to learn everything, I did have a ton of wash trades for sure. I used to see those error messages all the time, without a doubt. Barefoot winning, we stay winning over here. We stay eating, baby. Half of my trades on TD Ameritrade are wash sales. That's not right. That's not right. Here the expected pop with the NQ futures. Whoa! What happened with the futures right here?
Right.
What the heck? I thought we were going to the downside. Nasdaq is ripping, and S&P 500 is through the VWAP over here. What just happened? What in the world just happened here?
Tesla is ripping.
Russia, Ukraine agreed to hold third round of talks soon. We didn't receive results. We had counted on Ukraine negotiator. Looks like, oh man, the printer just got turned right back on one more time. We're going to go back to the green side today. That 14K is going to hold again. One more day, another 14K holding. Let's go, NASDAQ. Wow. All right, here comes your longs then. I guess AMD. There goes AMD. Yeah, forget about that 112 short. Forget about all the shorts that we were thinking about. Some of my shorts actually turned against me. So the HMMC turned against me. FHN turned against me. Look at that pop on FHN. This stock is probably something I need to get out of right now for flat. If I get out now for a loser, I'll basically be flat on the stock. And if I hold it because I think it comes back down, I don't know why I would think that. Why would you think it comes back down when you take out the high day, Prad? We're seeing some selling right now on 88. Let's see. Let's take out the 88 level. No, stop refreshing. Stop refreshing. Stop. No, they're gonna refresh. All right. Well, let them do them then. Let them do them. We'll come back to them in a bit. They're trying to wash out the 88 level, as you guys can obviously notice that right now. But yeah. Ukraine negotiator says agreement involved a possible temporary ceasefire during evacuations. So these are all good news. I'm taking the L on FHN. FHN wants to go through 24 here. Let's quickly take a look at some levels. I should have looked at levels before getting out of there maybe. Yeah, no, we're out of that one. We're out of that. 88 got taken out. So we're walking away. Maybe 92. I knew this was going to happen. Whatever. Well, we're pretty much flat on this position. We'll try to make that money back later on. And it is what it is. Okay, so market's looking healthy, man. Look at these positions moving north in a beautiful way. HMHC also getting ready to go all the way back through to the top. Where are my orders? 95, 96, 97. Cancel the bottom orders, and then we'll start throwing some cover orders. 95, 94. Missy, can you take over for a second?
Yes, absolutely. So someone again asked what news are. So basically talks, negotiations in between Ukraine and Russia came to an end and they didn't receive results. So they will have soon third meeting. Also, Ukrainian negotiator says the two sides reach understanding on joint provision of humanitarian corridors for evacuating civilians, which is very good news though. So those are the news, and I meanwhile keep an eye on Tesla. Tesla broke this 861 level to the upside. Still, I would be careful. Again, this spike might come on the news, and I would be careful to get into the position right away. I would first wait maybe if Tesla holds strong above, like I would look for 871 maybe level for long opportunities, and if it holds strong above, I would consider some long trade. And as you see, QQQ guys also broke VWAP to the upside, but now sitting right there. So before any longs, personally for me, I would first find the strength in that positive move. Prad?
Yeah, I think.
What is that?
What? This stock?
Yeah.
Bros.
Wow.
Dutch Bros. Yeah, Brandon just called out Dutch Bros in our work chat. So Dutch Bros moving north, popping up crazy. Volume actually picking up. Obviously, we're not done with lunchtime yet, but we're getting close to it. We only got 20 minutes left for 1 o'clock, and Dutch Bros taking advantage of said 1 o'clock pump that could come in the overall market with volume, that is. Not pump in price, but pump in volume. What we are seeing is a pump in price overall thanks to the Russia-Ukraine possible ceasefire, possible negotiations coming in, and that should help most positions across the board. So Bros catching a nice dub overall. I'm not sure why a coffee company catches such big of a dump. A bump, sorry, not dump. And apparently it's being talked about on CNBC, so it's getting a CNBC bump on Dutch Bros. Great report, Valeriia. Yeah, Miss V with the quick report.
Thank you. When where you can watch news? Well, basically you can choose any source for yourself. There are plenty out there, but we are using Icon, Thomson Reuters, and I usually guys show you this one. Oh, it's not that one. Again, we are not like paid for these services. We pay, so I don't know if like we even should to promote this, but I'm just sharing what we use, and you can find any news on any name in here. Here, the front page, you see those news just came out. Ukraine demands ceasefire, humanitarian corridor, talks with Russia. So very useful, and also you can find any news for any stock. Give me stock, Prad.
Let's go to Rivian.
We just put Rivian in here. You can see overview, but also you can go to news, and here you will see all the latest news. And if something is breaking, it will be colored red. So, for example, Rivian returns existing pre-order holders back to their original prices.
Thank you, Miss V. So that's a quick look at how to use Icon and our go-to news terminal. You know, very, very accurate for most part that we've seen. Very quick, very fast. And we've talked about this before. You know, there's so many out there. You can go to Bloomberg. You can go to Icon, as Miss V talked about it. You could be a cheapskate like me and not pay anyone and go to Twitter and actually scrounge for information yourself, which takes longer. Right, so or you could just have people like Miss V just sit right next to you and spit out information every time something really valuable comes on. There's a lot of possible options out there in the world for you to pick from for your news market go-to source, or you could also have like you know, CNBC in the background or whatever world news markets in the background, and just have them running in the back. Benzinga, that's a good one. There's a tons of good ones out there. Obviously, figure out what works for your price point and take advantage of those news channels and news wires that are there.
And for sure, watch us, because Brandon is the best news source. Because first
He also
of all,
tweets them
he
out.
tweets right away. So Brandon is very fast.
Yeah.
Second of all, he check the news for eligibility, so you can like trust him. And third of all, he kind of explains what does it mean, because sometimes you know news come and you like, what? What are those news? And Brandon explains what exactly this means and what can follow those news, which market direction. And just real quick, we have a new member, the first member of today, Ray and Vari. Welcome to the family, to the green side. I hope you are having a profitable day.
He said, Alexa, I'm replacing you with Valeriia.
Lol. Hi,
Putin's-
Valeriia. What's weather is like today?
Yeah. Okay, AMD VWAP short. I mean, obviously, markets coming to the downside right now off that crazy move that we saw. So I thought the market would extend its move a little bit longer, but probably not. We're seeing that rejection come in slightly around VWAP for NQ and above VWAP for S&P 500. AMD VWAP short being the perfect entry. Looks like it just touched VWAP and just crashed to the downside. AMD back into the consolidation ranges above 112 and around $113. Let's see if we can go much to the downside. Dang, Prad just made my Alexa order. I'm joking.
Who said that they are replacing Alexa with me?
Stop console wars.
Oh.
But yeah, if you say ALEXA out loud and say order something, it will order you that thing. So if you let's say if people have us on their TVs right now,
Yeah.
and they're listening to us and they have their ALEXA in the back, you can just say ALEXA order me a new wallet, and it will buy them a new wallet. So we could mess with our viewers over here. You know how they troll us? We could troll them back.
I want
by
to try.
ordering them
Wait,
stuff.
let me see. Alexa, play the music.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Guys, write in the comments if someone reacted.
Someone record that Alexa's playing Despacito for us and put it up on our social media.
Despacito. What did you do? Like, this song is always back to my head.
All right, troller get trolled, troller get trolled, troller get trolled. All right, I'll stop saying Alexa. I'm joking. I'll stop saying Hey Google also. Okay, I'll stop. Hey Google, don't turn.
Hey Siri.
I think someone's phone is it your phone turned on or his phone turned on? Whose phone turned on? Oh, yours?
Hey Siri.
Your Siri turned on.
I don't
Okay.
even have Hey Siri, I guess. Okay.
All right. We're done trolling chat. Now you guys understand how I feel getting trolled, huh? Let's look at AMD. We already talked about AMD actually. Let's go look at Apple. Is Apple still positive on the day? It should be. I mean, right? It should be. Yeah, it still should be. After seeing that bump up in the market that we just saw from the overall market, not overall market, overall news wire that hit. Apple should take advantage of that, and it did. It moved off the lows from 166 towards 167. Still struggling to go towards 170. You know, we would like to see if Apple can get to 170 sometime soon, because we do see the constant support around. Look at the consolidation near 158s, or not consolidate. The bottoms near 158s, 155s, and the highs near the 180, which happens to be the 3 trillion mark for the stock. $3 trillion mark. How about NIO, Prad? We could go check out the NIO. Give me a second. I just got to do this. It's troll or be trolled kind of world. Damn right, buddy. Troll or get trolled. Troll or get trolled. NIO, NY. So NIO on the NASDAQ market, trying to still go to the downside, still struggling. What is it, 3 days in a row now? Yup, third day in a row where NIO is struggling and trying to find support near the $20 bottom. It looks like we're about to take that $20 bottom again for the second time. We broke it once originally around 10.20 or so. We went as low as $19.82, but you know, trying so hard to hold up at the $20 right now. Market's actually moving to the downside in a pretty equal way that it went up with, I guess. Well, maybe not. I'll take that statement back. It's not moving equally as fast to the downside as it went up, but it's on its downwards move right now, and is battling the resistance high that was previous high near the 50-period EMA on the NASDAQ. I don't know why my EMAs are not being shown on this chart. Maybe I do this here real quick. Do customization dialog. Save as default, apply, close. Then we close this guy, and then we open up a new chart, and that should be the same chart, but it should open up as this guy. No, it did not. What the heck? Maybe I did click on that guy and click load default. There we go. That was way easier. I just clicked on that guy and hit load default, and now my EMAs are back, baby. Woo back, baby. I'll do that on this one too. Apply, done. Cool.
Brad, I want to bring my favorite segment in here, top 10 traders for today. Let's see, guys. So again, I remind you that it's just one person, and it's P&L per one person, not per office. And on the first place, we have someone who we're trading heavily in European markets, up $27,300 on the day. On the second place, we have someone who was trading NASDAQ. It's in the gain 19,000. And on the third place, we also have NASDAQ New York, 12,900. And fourth place, also Europe, 12,000. This is a great job, guys. Congratulations. Again, I remind you, some people were asking, like, why you guys are not on this list. Well, you never know. This could be anyone from our floor, and it just they trade the world overall, so you never know. And by the way, again, guys, I will make an announcement that now you can join this trading floor trade right here with us. You always see, like, in the background, a lot of computers. Now one of these beautiful computers can become yours, and everything you need to do is just simply be located in Toronto or GTA area, because our office in downtown Toronto. And I am sending you right now the Gmail. It's our floor manager, Greg. Just send him an email, your resume, some cover letter, and to come join us. We would really appreciate this. And again, this is going to be very fun. Greg, I'm pretty sure, already started to kind of looking at the requests, because he said pretty much a lot of them. So yes, guys, it would be really, really nice if you can join us at the office. And talking about Tesla, you remember I was saying that it kind of showed some strength, went back to VWAP. And as I said, I wouldn't be that exciting, because it might be just reaction to the news. And as I said, happened. It didn't find strength up here. Went back to the downside, still down to more than 2%. But Nasdaq, though, it's trying to go back above VWAP, and down only 0.68%. So guys, write in the comments, how do you think? Do we have chances to finish this day in a positive territory, or you think will be negative active by the end of the day. I mean, I could create a poll, but sorry, we have some more important things in here to decide whether Prad should be barefoot in the office, in flip-flops, or in shoes. And literally everything goes so close. So yeah, I guess Prad will choose himself right now what he will wear.
As always, Prad does whatever Prad
That's
wants.
why you're wearing shoes now, right?
Prad does whatever Prad wants. What type of education skills and experiences are you looking for the job?
For joining, yeah. Joining.
We're not sending the email anymore, right?
Who said that?
No, Greg said stop sending the email out.
He was supposed to tell it to everybody.
Who, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not sending the email out anymore. There's too many emails in his inbox.
All right,
right
you
now.
see, those are good news, guys. That means that Greg finally started to
that's true.
give a look to those emails. And I saw a lot of people were saying like, hey, like, what's the process? Like, are you going to contact us back? This is started right now. So, guys, looking
Get
forward
ready.
for you to receive mail back or call.
That's right. Get ready. It's going to be whoever has already sent their emails. He's just going to go through the emails. You know, there's no real requirements or experiences that we're looking for. But if you have any experiences, that's just a big plus, right? Without a doubt. So just make sure you're putting in all your trading experiences in there. Kind of maybe something I did. Just be honest about your trading experience. Be honest about what your goal is. Be honest about what you're trying to do. And if you land it, you land it. You know, there's only so many seats over here. I think we have about 30 seats or so, and we have about 100 emails in his email. So yeah.
Mike Murphy says you only need to have shoes. This is not true. When we had the floor full of traders, no one was wearing shoes, to be honest. Everyone have their flip-flops right here.
Yeah, a bunch of people just bring their own flip-flops. Moving on. The key is to show up late for your interview. Absolutely not. I don't think that strategy is going to work anymore for anyone else moving forward because, that strategy was not supposed to work for me to begin with. So I am just that special, baby. You can't be me. Okay, moving on. Too far from Toronto, so sad. Yeah. All right, moving on. Obviously, you guys know what to do with that side. If you already apply, you'll get contacted. Most likely have to interview on the show. We don't know if we're still doing that, to be honest, but we'll come up with it.
It'll be fun.
WEAT is playing Bills today. WEAT on Amex, 6.7 million shares traded overall. Let's see, it's to the north side, I'm guessing, if it's paying bills, and it is to the north side. 16% to the north, moving good. I do remember seeing it yesterday too, or maybe it was Monday. I forget what day people told me to pull up this ETF. It should be an ETF, WEAT. Yeah, ETF. So just moving north, looking good, paying people's bills and putting some dineros in your pockets. Kanye West documentary on Netflix. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I will watch it though, but I don't like the way they did episode by episode nonsense, weekly nonsense. So I'll just wait for it to completely launch all of the episodes, and then I'll just binge it. Like I'm not sitting there acting like we're back to those garbage weekly episode routine lifestyle after they acclimated us to binging lifestyle. So I'll wait. I'll gladly wait for these guys to launch all of them, and then I'll just binge everything in one day. 2,000 likes. Miss V has to paint Prad's toenails. Yeah, no, thank you. No, I'm good on that one. I'm pretty sure she doesn't even want to, but I'm not letting her get anywhere close to my toenails to paint them. Like maybe my fingernails, but even that, nobody's painting them. Not even my girl was allowed to paint them, okay?
It's actually fun. Like I saw a few boys now make like black color on their nails. So
fun. Yeah. Painting nails for men is not for men, okay? If you want to do it, go for it. Nothing wrong with it. But I'm not getting paint on my nails. It's not happening.
Rock star.
Nah, I'm not a rock star. I'm just a simple ape just trying to trade over here.
Okay.
That's all it is. No nails on my paint. That ain't it, Chief. Not for me.
Never say never.
Ear pierced 3 times. Yo, listen, one is more than enough, okay? You want me to peer like my Targus and my whatever it's called, a bar over here? That's insane. You guys are whack. What do I look like? The guy from Kiss, Marilyn Manson. Like, what do I look like over here, bro? Nose pierced, nipples pierced. Oh my god. This chat's too wild sometimes. It's too wild sometimes. All right. Bros, we already talked about bros. They're talking about some advertisements right now. So let's go look at DWAC, and then let's go look at some other positions like DraftKings. DWAC's still very close to $100, surprisingly enough. Looking good, I guess. You know, still very close to this price point. If it does want to get back to how much size do I have left? I'll just throw that, whatever, who cares. But if it does want to get back to 100, it could do so easily, and the spread's actually not that bad either. The volume is still low on the volume end, but every time it does get to 100, that's an easy short on DWAC. And today, look at that short at 100, right? Free money, but I think you still need to locate shorts for this stock. So since it's not really free because you have to locate the shorts for it. But the idea overall is still handing out money for anyone who wants to take advantage of that opportunity. My hands are really dry after washing my hands. I mean, wait, I didn't wash my hands, never mind. But yeah, my hands are really dry, so just gotta lotion it up. Not sure if not for men, but it is the best way to say it. Yeah. It's like whoever wants to go for it. I'm not one to stop you on that end, and I'm not one to judge you. You know, who am I? I'm just a normal person, and you are allowed to do whatever you want with your body, with your life, but you cannot dictate mine. That's for sure. Do you guys have to make your own? Do you guys have to make your own brokers when getting the job, or does the company pay you 25K so you get around the PDT rule? Make your own brokers. I don't know if you're saying that right. Nobody makes their brokers. Everybody has their own broker. This company has our own broker, so for everyone trading with the company, you're trading with the company money, and that broker is the same broker no matter who you are in the company umbrella. And in terms of the PDT rule only exists in North America. Sorry, it only exists in USA. Does not exist anywhere outside of USA. So you know, if you are trading your American markets from India, you're not gonna have a PDT rule. If you're trading from you know, these third party brokers who are established in like the islands somewhere, like Cayman Islands or something, you're not gonna have the PDT rule, but you're using third party softwares over there. Same as Canada, we don't have the PDT rule over here in Quest Trade and all the other brokers overall. So I don't need $25,000 to trade that like that. But trust me when I say $25,000 is nothing in this company. My bank account for equities starts with the M at the end, right? But it could go up from there, it could go down from there based on my performance. Thankfully, it has never been cut off, but I could easily walk into that wall where I'm abusing my buying power and they have to cut me off from that buying power, right? But you know, I'm not that big of a degen. I might be a little bit of a degen, but I'm not that big of a degen where I'm taking such outlandish shots every day and having to be put into that footstep. I think when trainees do start, they have what, 100,000 or so? Neil?
No, I'm actually not sure what it is. So it's usually the default is 100,000 last time I onboarded.
Right.
I haven't been doing that for a while.
Right.
It was 100,000 last time.
So yeah, Neil was just mentioning that it used to be a default 100,000. It could have changed a little bit, but you know, money is not an issue over here, and that's the way it needs to be if you're a day trader, right? You cannot be worrying about your buying power at a prop firm, because you're trying to make the most money possible. So never have I ever run into that problem where I'm running out of buying power. And if I do run into that issue, it's a simple message to Greg or Neil and be like, hey, I'm running into this issue. I need more money to trade with. Here's my proven statistics that I am making money. So can I please get more buying power? And it's literally within the next day, it's either you get approved or you get denied, and it's that easy. Like at a prop firm, your daily loss limit is as arguable more important than your buying power. Very well put. Thank you, Neil, for putting that in the chat. Yeah, our buying power is like, we don't even think about our buying power as much as we think about our daily shutdown, our daily loss limit.
Prat, our viewer Krishna really wants us to take a look at X, which is United States Steel Corporation. I don't see any significant news, but actually volume is good, 12 million, and it found double bottom and rip to the upside, 5% to the upside now.
Yeah, I think the news would just be the Russia tensions overall. You know, Russia is a big exporter of palladium and platinum, I think. So, you know, that exports, they are used to make cars overall. U.S. Steel is steel-based, but I don't know. I think, I believe this bump up is coming from the overall tensions and the possible rate hike, not the rate hike in interest rate, but the rise in the price of commodities in general. So I think that's what we're seeing right now in a U.S. Steel. Something that's happening in oil also, right? That's exactly what my idea is. Man, I'm so happy closing this FHN trade over here because it would have burnt me if I just held on to it and just kept adding on to my shorts. I'm pretty much flat on this trade. Instead, I would have been giving back my whole day on this trade if I just kept trading it the way I traded over here off the open. So I'm so glad I let it go now. Maybe we flip long if we break 24 because the buyout price is $25. So if we break 24 and go above 24, I think it's time to start flipping long on this stock. We'll see, obviously. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll let this stock do what it wants to do. I haven't had a good read on the stock yet. You know, for the past few days, I have been struggling on FHN, but I don't think it's too much of an issue. Once we get closer and closer to the $25 price, I can start smoking this trade.
Thank you, Prad. And Baby Buffett sent a super chat. How about V-Money and flip-flops, Paul? I do not want to see Praddy feed. Okay, I don't even know if it's a good thing or bad thing. Feed are a little bit private, I feel like. Thank you for a super chat, Baby Buffett. I hope you're having a good day. And again, flip-flops from comfort-wise, really great idea. But I'm always cold, and like the end, like my toes and my fingers are also always freezing, so I just can't allow myself. I'm wearing that cat shoes.
Yeah, the cold, the warm keeper. I think those are Uggs. What are those?
Those are not. Those are. They have a fun name though. Dog walk or something.
Is that what it says, really? That's crazy. He got a foot fetish. Yeah, that viewer's got a foot fetish, but it's okay though. We're not kink shaming, right, guys? No kink shaming in the chat. No fetish shaming. He's allowed to have his fetishes, but let's just keep it out of the chat though. Let's not ask for our only female host for her feed pictures. Let's not do that. Let's not go there.
Thank you.
IRNT flat today, no lunchtime. Lunchtime is already finished. The lunchtime is coming to an end. Miss V is about to go on her break here. We will be with each other for a little longer. Obviously, market movers closes at 2 o'clock, so we still have about a whole hour left for what's it called? For market movers. So you're stuck with me a little bit longer, but at 2 o'clock, you guys do know that you know, what's it called? The closing show with Neil, Sean, Brendan will be live on Trader TV Live on YouTube. Okay, I'm just saying stuff to fill time here because obviously market's boring. Market's not really doing anything. You know, after making that bump up on the Nasdaq, we also bumped down off of VWAP, and now we're just consolidating. It is the end of lunchtime, which means volume should start picking up across the board, but we have not seen that either. So ES is also just flatlining a little bit. Once volume starts picking up, maybe we can start getting excited. Let me just throw some more orders here. 25. Oh, we already have an order at 25 actually, so let me get rid of that. What time is this? Yeah, get rid of that one. Cool. BTU is the next INDO. I don't know about that. 12 million shares traded so far, $23. It is ripping though. It is up 12 at the high day with the 12% move overall. But every time someone says it's the next this or the next that, I just kind of ignore it because you really don't know. You really don't know if it is or if it isn't, and even if it isn't, who cares? If, like, you know, it's trade it the way your setup tells you to. Don't trade it the way that a previous stock looks like it, right? It just doesn't make sense to think that way. I try to stay away from that mentality overall in broad spectrum. Like, oh, this looks like this looks like that, or this is the next this. Stay away from that. Keep keep the setup. Trade your setup book. If your setup is the same on that stock or this stock, good. That's all that matters. If the setup is not the same, and you're trading a different setup, but you know what your setup is, good. Stick within your rules, stick within your parameters. Don't try to compare one with the other and then combine the both or whatever it is. Any thoughts on AEO? I almost thought you say AOE, Age of Empires. No, AEO. Let's go check out this one. 10 million shares traded so far. Trying to get back to some decent levels, maybe $20 or so. Obviously down 8% on the day and struggling. Let's go check it on the dailies. AEO on New York. So AEO support 923. We're above it at the moment, but looks like we could go straight back to 923 to test that support one more time. We did go as low as 1823 today, but notice the candle and notice the tail of it or the wick of it. So not much shares really printing below $19.23 over here at the low. What is it? 1923. Yeah. So not much size actually happened or traded under that candle. Age of Empires or rigid stock. Is that what it is actually? Stop. It's not that. Yeah, American Eagle Outfitter. That's what it is. Imagine if it's actually Age of Empires. That'd be hilarious. I need to rebuy that game so I could play it with. I could play it with what's his face, Greg. Greg is a big Age of Empires player, but he hasn't been playing that for a while. I think actually because he is trying to focus on not being a gamer like Pradia was. Prad doesn't like me like he used to or love me like he used to. No, I love everyone exactly the way I used to. I've just been obviously busy with my own trades today. My positions require a lot of attention from me. They require me to be in and out, throwing orders all over the place and being very active. So I could miss out some messages here and there that you're posting. And I'm more focusing on really ticker names in the chat because it's easier to read 4 letters that stand out over sentences. And you guys know I'm the Ron Burgundy of Trader TV Live. So if I'm reading sentences, I'm probably getting baited into something by you guys. So I try to ignore sentences these days, and I only focus on ticker names overall. NIO. We can do throws. Awesome. So NIO, someone just mentioned NIO, still finding support at that $20 level. You know, as I mentioned earlier, we did dip to 1983, but that $20 level is very key. Look at the amount of times you could scalp the $20 level. Get long 20, get out 2020. Get long 20, get out 2020. That 20-cent range is just giving you all the scalps that you want in front of that level. Do you have to poop during the stream? No, I don't. I don't really eat breakfast, so I'm good enough on that. But what I do need to do sometimes is get really hungry and eat food. So that's why sometimes here and there you see me pop a chicken tendy in my mouth, and then you guys complain about how you hear that. I do got the Raptors shirt on. That's right. I got this Raptors shirt at the Raptors game. For anyone wondering, yeah, this shirt's kind of big for me though, man. These are huge. One size fits all. Now, this probably fits like 3 smaller people. It's a big shirt. All right. Stop reading sentences. Yeah. I try not to read sentences as much. All right. I need some water, some agua, some H2O, some water. Ooh. Sean, you ready for your throw? You're on. Good? Yeah, you're on.
Yo, what's up, guys? Okay, so Snowflake. Wow, what a topsy-turvy ride today. We just took our last piece out there for $7, and I just want to show you, like, we were short up here 226, actually $7. Scratched that $9 there on that win. So, and just yeah, 878. Wow, even more than I thought there. But anyways, just to talk. So you guys saw me all trade in the morning, and we were short here, short, out on VWAP right there. And then we took another short and was able to cash that in, short again and out. And then we started to dance around here, and this is the thing. We were going to use this as trade of the day, but we're going to do Rivian. I should have maybe just spoiled that, but it's an hour away. So, but Snowflake right here is just, we waited for it to come back into this area of 227, some of this consolidation. Now, sure, it could have ripped up and we would have got killed there, right? But it came back in here. We know we wanted to go short Snowflake. It's down 17% today. The market was starting to head down to the downside. It only ripped up right here because of this move in the NASDAQ. So what we were able to do was I actually held this. Normally, you've seen me before, get out when we take out the 50 period. Nepa, not this time, as we waited because we saw this spike up here in the futures, and I didn't even have the order out because I was like, I did not want that. I did not want to get out. I was actually waiting and willing to let it go all the way back up to the upside. Then it came back in right into this area again of support where we cashed out another piece. We took the last piece out right there at 117.20 for $9. So that's the Snowflake trade right there. Some of you also asking, and I'm not embarrassed. I'm sad because I'm out. Can't believe I just said I'm sad. I'm disappointed because I'm out of this trade. And I was just talking to Brandon and Baxter actually over there, two of our traders on the floor. And it was like, why am I bothering to average in all the way down here when ultimately my level is going to be 1750 or that 1740 level that we wrote down today? Like we actually wrote it down here on our sticky note that I said, and the daily support is 1720. So why in the world am I buying all of these all the way to the downside? Eventually put on our largest trade of the day, was able to take it out like a robot trader again, all the way to the upside. We made back exactly half of what we lost on Ford, but realistically it should have been an up day for me on this stock and it's not. So lesson learned, wait for that key level. And if you want to know, it's right down here. Look, there's 1740 right into here, and there's 1720, 1720, 1720, 1740. Nothing in here telling me that 1750, maybe this level, but nothing in here telling me that I should have been long this name all the way down. So my bad on Ford today. I hope you guys survived. And we still are short Citigroup off these levels as well, off these. So we're still short Citigroup. And I do have a bid down here at 57.40. Should have took this at 57, but Citigroup's still a good short. Back over to you, Prad.
Awesome. Coming back to me, just focusing on where my orders on this last stock. So let me just cancel this one over here and then bring it up to the downside on the 20s, and we're done. Okay, we're done managing our trades, and we also got into the Activision short. So Activision back to 81.50s. Our first trade of the day on Activision. We're surprised, aren't we? So you know, my number one stock for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks now, Activision. I was actually going through my statistics. In January, my win rate on Activision 70%, and in February, my win rate on Activision 80%, and so far in March, my win rate on Activision is 90%. I only have one loss on Activision this month so far, and I'm not trying to bring in more losses on this stock. So you know what we're doing? We're waiting for the perfect time to get that shorts. We're waiting for the perfect execution moments, and we're cashing out, baby. We're taking dubs only. Winners circle. That's what I belong in. Winners circle. Billionaire Boys Club. That's right, baby. That's right. For anyone who knows what I'm talking about, New York, Chef G, Winner's Circle. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Will BXRX existing stockholders get the IPO rights allotment? Yeah, I can't answer questions like that. Here is actually being put into our work chat by Brandon. Brandon put in here. He says, Citron note on possible board takeover effort. So there's possible takeover effort on here.NQ coming in, and that's giving them a boost up to the north side over here. Look at that volume bump coming in also, but not really of a boost of any significant amount. We're still down 15% on the stock. Anytime a stock is down more than 10%, it goes on SSR. So you cannot short the stock by taking off the liquidity off the bids. You have to wait for an uptick to get short. And that means for this one, you can only short on here while it's moving up. That's the only way you can do it. Any thoughts on Hexo Corp? I think Hexo is on Toronto. They're getting bought out. It's a penny stock, so obviously just look up the price that they're getting bought out for, and then just go crazy for the thing. I believe they're getting bought out. FCX looking good, coming back. FCX coming back. Let's see where it's coming back to. I'm guessing the downside or the upside. coming back to the upside, I guess. So moving back north over here for FCX after bottoming around 47.40 and trying to go back to test the high of day. So high of day around $49. I think that was in the pre-market. Looks like a pre-market high of $49. So let's see if we can break out above 49 and rip well above it, or are we just gonna stall around over here and not really do much for this stock? All right. Any thoughts on Hexacorp? You already answered that question. You're just copy pasting at this point, so we're gonna ignore that. Thoughts on Twilio? Oh, what am I typing? Twilio, TWLO on NY. So Twilio, let's go to here. TWLO. TWLO, here we go. That bottom is obvious, so obvious bottom that we're gonna see right here around 157 to I would give it as far as 154. Yeesh, that's a big range, but you have to. That's the consolidation area for that support, and then after that breaks, we have the 147 bottom. So look for supports coming in around these boxes. We'll delete this one. No, I want you to delete you. Delete. Stop. Delete. There we go. So consolidation in this area would be nice to see some support, or bouncing off of these areas would be nice to see some support. Overall, we're walking into support over here, and if that support breaks, we got another bottom to the downside. And the resistances, you guys can already see the resistances to the upside near 170, near 165, and so on. All right. Market about to pop. Market's okay, yeah, market's moving north one more time here, looking good actually. Nasdaq is now, S&P 500 is now positive on the day, up 0.17%. So here, let me show you ES/H22CM. So this is your Nasdaq 500 up 0.18% on the day, whereas your Nasdaq is actually, welcome back, Miss V. And Nasdaq's still down on the day, which is actually 0.5%, slightly better than 0.5%. But overall, they are looking like they want to go back to the green side. Here we go. The chart did not upload for you guys, so they are trying to go back to the green side and doing so in a good way. I'm gonna put this user in a timeout because he's just pasting the same question again and again after I already answered it. All right. Moving on. SoFi on a mission. What mission is that? Is it mission to kill my bank account? If that's the mission, then it's already accomplished it. But if the mission is to actually go to the moon and make some money for me, then no, that mission is not accomplished yet, and I don't even know if they're on that mission, to be honest. So SoFi not looking good, still coming to the downside, down almost 5% right now, but yay, it's moving back to $11. Yay, SoFi, woohoo! Market moving up north, so obviously SoFi is trying to move north along with it, but I'm not happy at all. Do you have any swings you would suggest? No, I don't swing trade at all. I do not swing trade. I don't care for swing trading. I spend enough energy day trading over here, and I invest on my own time on my accounts, for my long-term accounts and my crypto accounts. Do not care for swing trading at all at the moment. Can you tell me why? No, I cannot. Activision short. Yes, I'm already in the Activision short. BBIG long term. If you believe the BBIG is a good company, which I don't, I don't believe that it's a good company. But if you believe it is, then yeah, go for the long term long. I don't think it's a good company. Prad said he's not down. You haven't seen what's up?
I just wanted to bring that list by icon. Let's see most active volume, top performers, and the ones at the bottom. TNXP, MULN, and AMD are three major leaders on most active volume. TNXP has 15 million. Sorry with my numbers issues here. Top performers are INDO, ISPOW, and RMNI, while at the bottom we have GRAP, ERUS, and FLRU. If you guys trade any of those names, write them in the chat. Maybe we can take another look at them.
Back to me, just throwing out some orders, guys. Give me a second here.
And someone's actually saying that AMD is ripping.
AMD is apparently ripping, so we'll pull up AMD in a second here. Did I get filled on the 24s? I just got filled on the 24s. Awesome. Okay, cool. So AMD, let's go check out AMD. AMD's actually ripping? No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not.
Here we go.
Here we go. I thought you were talking about some stock that you saw moving,
No.
but no, she's just making a joke. Here we go, joke. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, AMD's not ripping by any view over here. Grab, you're talking about Grab. Let's go check out Grab. Grab, we were talking about it because we did see it go from $18 or whatever, and then the $5 barrier getting taken out. What is happening? What am I getting filled on? I guess I'm making money. Why am I complaining? Just shut up and make that money, Brad. All right. Anyways, Grab is coming to the downside. Has been coming to the downside, down 33%. We are at all-time lows. So you know when a stock is at the new all-time low and breaking a previous support, I can't look for a long at that point. I really cannot. I'd rather wait for the stock to do what it wants to do today, and then I have a level tomorrow for the downside. What you can do is look for, you can tape read. You can sit here all day and try to read the tape to catch the bottom, but I'm okay on missing out the trade. I'll trade it tomorrow if I really want to trade it. Honestly, I don't care about trading this. I'm making money across the board. I'm at my shutdown already, and I'm still pulling in money over here. Like I mentioned that multiple times, right? Like I'm okay with not being in a trade. I'm very much okay with not being in a trade, as long as I'm in the right trades that I want to be in. That's all that I care about. This is fine for me missing $1 million on this trade. I'm fine with that.
Cool on the chat is asking, Miss V, is Facebook good for long now? We can take a look at Facebook. Well, basically Facebook is down on the day, but again, with the market going a little bit higher, Facebook also trying to go back to VWAP. And here again, I would be looking for this levels around 206. Personally, I on Facebook, and if Facebook goes higher and shows some strength above those numbers, and QQQ will keep going higher, I would consider this for a long, kind of the same I am looking for in Tesla. And if we will take a look at higher time frame, I also see this 206 level, which I think Facebook should break before going higher. What do you think, Prad, about Facebook levels?
Facebook levels for sure. Let's go check it out. Facebook over here, Meta platforms. What is Facebook doing? So I do have some lines over here. I'm actually going to remove those lines right now, remove all those drawings. Let's look for some fresh levels. So we have this high that stands out near 210. We have this low that stands out near 200 flat. We also have this mid-tier low that stands out over here at 204, 205 levels. So that's all that I can see at the moment. We're seeing a lot of sideways action around these levels on Facebook.
Right.
So until we get below 200, I don't care for it. Until we get above 210, I don't care for it. If I want to trade between the range, I could, but that's not the type of trades I want to be doing right now. So Meta platforms, you guys know I already don't like Facebook to begin with as a company. The Oculus side and the Metaverse side, okay, that's something that I do want to be watching how they deal with it. But Facebook as a company, as it is, like the social media giant of a company that it is, I zero care for that company. I'm not gonna buy it for my long term, not gonna have it in my portfolio. But once they branch off Facebook and put it in a completely different basket and show me the metaverse is a completely different basket, then maybe I'll put some money into it. So overall, that's my mindset. Very stuck in those ranges, very stuck on deciding on what to do within those ranges. So until it really decides to break out, I'm okay with sitting on my butt. Chop range between 190 and 210. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Miss V?
BTC is back to 42,000.
Okay.
Very volatile. Just recently we were giving a look at the chart. It was 44,000. Well, looks like a good support level around 42 for BTC USD.
Do you have any NFTs, either of you? No, I don't have any NFTs. I actually only have one NFT that was gifted to me for free, and I believe that NFT has no value for it. I think it's like a penny or something. So it's a no value to it. So that's the only NFT I own. Will I buy any NFTs? No, I don't think I will. I don't understand them. I don't trust them, and I can't invest in something I don't understand and or I can trust, right? So that's just me. I'm okay being a late investor and a late adopter. I was a late investor, late adopter for Bitcoin. I'll probably be a late investor, late adopter for NFTs. So people have made the joke about me spending tons of dollars in a video game, which is basically an NFT, but you can't even trade it for money, and now you're complaining about buying a picture online that you can trade for money. Yes, I am complaining about the same concept that you're mentioning because I don't understand it, and if I don't understand it, I'm not putting my money to it. For video gaming, I put my money to something that I enjoy. It's like food for me also. It's like if I like something, I'm gonna spend my money on it, right? But for NFTs, it's if I don't understand it, it's not happening. I'd rather sit out on the sidelines and just do my own thing. Geez, let her talk. Slow down. All right, Miss V, it's your turn to talk now. I'm done talking.
Real. Well, talking about those NFTs, I kind of would say the same. I don't really understand them enough to start investing in them. Kind of, I just don't understand what is that. What's the reason? And as you said, what is the perspective and benefit for me in NFTs? Like how maybe like as Prad said, time will go. I will give it a time, and when we have more understanding about NFTs, I might buy one. And also agree with you. I just recently invested in BTC when like for, I don't know, 10 years, people already investing in that BTC. So it's okay. First, like, I wanna...
You probably had like so many friends saying, buy Bitcoin, annoying you, right?
My friends even were building those farms, computer farms for
decentralized?
BTC. Yeah.
No way. Okay. Mining farms.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. That's pretty cool.
And I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I had friends who made mining farms, and I was like, I'm not wasting my graphics card for that. I'm a gamer. I'm playing video games. I'm not mining coins and killing my graphics card. But no, I didn't understand it until now, and I don't think I understand it now either. Like I understand it, but I don't understand it.
True.
Right? It's so much going around cryptocurrencies,
Absolutely.
right? So it's like, does anyone really understand it?
I don't think so, and especially when time to time comes news that another country won't block cryptocurrencies.
How many times has China done that?
Right.
How many times has Russia done that?
Right.
And how many times have Ecuador or El Salvador or whatever has bought?
Yeah.
It's so much going on.
And first, like they allow like to buy Teslas with Bitcoin, then they kind of I believe they shut it down this option. So a lot of uncertainties. I kind of still want to be sure, even a little bit. But by the way, someone brought Uber today. A lot of sideways on the markets today. Such does Uber. But looks like Uber found a strong support around $32. So again, we will see. I will check if there are any news on Uber, but probably just reacting to the overall downtrend.
All right. I think Uber is what you were talking about. I'll pull up Uber right now. But what a message I do see is Stop Console where said something interesting. He said, I'm not buying NFTs, but creating them is interesting. Yeah, for sure. I think I would create an NFT just so I could take people's money and put it in my pocket like every other NFT creating scam that's been happening. I don't know if you guys heard about the Lana Rhodes NFT scam that happened where she completely rugged $1 million on people and just walked away with it. How many rug scams are happening on NFT like that where they invite you to the Discord server, you sit in this Discord server and you basically like you make love to the developers, for the lack of a better word, and get whitelisted. And after you get whitelisted, the developers completely rug the whole project, take the money, and they run away. Lana Rhodes just did that, and there's so many scams like that on NFT. So why would I even bother doing that? Read the white and yellow paper and everything. Yeah, they all had white, yellow, blue, green, RGB colors flashing in your face, white papers, and they all got scammed. They all got scammed, okay? Crypto is a scam. I don't know if they want to go that far. There are some NFTs out there that are actually useful and put a use. For example, the Bored Ape Yacht Club. It's not just a monkey that you're paying for. You're paying for being able to have a conversation conversation with Lil Durk, to be able to have a conversation with Snoop Dogg, to be able to have a conversation with Justin Bieber. You're literally inside a circle of a think tank of some of the greatest musician minds of the world, and you have an opportunity by paying $100,000 tuition fee for the rest of your life as long as they are holding on to that NFT. That makes sense to me. I get that. You're paying for the access to have you're paying for the key to this door that opens up and lets you talk to Snoop Dogg and maybe even smoke a joint with it. But if you're just making a NFT to make an NFT to sell it and put it all over my face and Facebook and Twitter, that doesn't make any sense to me. That makes zero sense to me. That you're just trying to rug people and make money like Lana Rhoades did. Right? So you got to really understand what NFTs are at the end. And even what I'm saying right now, I don't really understand what I'm saying. Like there's so many layers to this. There's so many tiers to this. So you got to really focus on what you want to put your money in. If you want to buy NFTs for investing, there's some great NFTs out there, but be ready to shell out the cash. If you're buying NFTs to like an absolute garbage NFTs to like, you know, become a millionaire, come on, dude. You better fix yourself on that
Stop
side.
Console Wars is on fire. He says, Valeriia, make NFT of your new dog. And it's a
Yeah.
great idea because I already told everyone about dog, but
Yeah.
no one see that dog, right? Even me though. Maybe in order to get my dog, I need to buy his NFT. Anyways, we were talking there about Uber a little bit, and there are actually news today on Uber. Diem announces collaboration with Uber for Business. Diem, as I realized, it's like a platform, allows travel managers to customize their travel program and service their travels with ease. Sounds like good news, but Uber is down.
Yeah, Uber's obviously down off that catalyst. I guess like most stocks have been down off the day to begin with because of the weakness in the market. And then obviously, I don't know who turned the printer on. It was not Powell, but it was the Russia-Ukraine news that came on and turned the printer back on over there. They just really quick reached over the back and clicked on the switch, and the printer just went back up again. So you know, we went from negative to flat on the ES, which is your S&P 500, and we're pretty much 0.5% down on the Nasdaq, which is at the VWAP right now, and trying to go to the downside again. Activision, you're welcome for that free short one more time, man. Free money every single day, just being handed up. Did you take that one? You just got back? Yeah, exactly. So the first time, if you had it, congratulations. But now I have it now, and it's coming back to the downside. So you see how many executions I took there, because that's how much I believe in that level. We're just shorting the crap out of this stock every single day, nonstop, back to back to back. My number 2 stock on the day now, Activision. My number 1 stock on the day, 10. And my number 3 stock on the day, HMHC. All on the board right here. My only negative stock is my only 2 negative stocks for me are FHN, which is pretty much flat on the day, and then I'll go to my only other real negative stock, which is also very, very flat on the day. The monetary number that I lost on this, you will laugh if I tell you, because I told you I went short at a firm at the break of 40, and as soon as I put in the order, the stock dropped by like 15 cents, and when it came back up, I actually got the fill, but then I noticed how it was a little hesitant to go back to the downside, so I got out. But I guess I should have held on to it, because that would have been a big winner for me on the amount of size that I had there. Oh baby, let's go. Sorry, Miss V, you okay?
It's alright, yes.
You okay? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just scared Miss V there by smacking the table. That's because all my positions are just instantly turned big green. Activision, we just take some profits on Activision over here. How much in the money are we? Only 10 cents, but obviously depends on how much size I have. That's why I'm getting happy. I'm now well over my shutdown, and I'm just not trying to give back any money here. Market's moving to the south side, so that's probably going to help my positions move a little bit more and make me some more money. So let's go. Activision, a Warren Buffett buyout. Well, what else needs to be said? Buy undervalued companies. A Warren Buffett buyout. I'm just not gonna argue with on that. I don't think it's. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that. I think. Yeah, I'm trying to argue with you when I say I'm not gonna argue with you. Prad, stop trying to argue with people. Move on. Look at the stocks.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Right? Elsa from Frozen, I believe.
Elsa.
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 Yeah.
Is it Elsa?
Either her sister, but the goal is
Elsa, yeah, okay.
yeah.
Anna? I didn't even know Anna was a
Yeah,
thing.
maybe Anna. Yeah,
I
yes.
mean, I didn't watch it. I only know Elsa because of the song.
right.
Yeah,
and
what's the
maybe
name?
that's
The Frosty Snowman? What's the snowman name? Olaf.
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 He's the best.
Frosty the Snowman, dude. Frosty the Snowman.
Real quick, actually, Miguel Peralta multiple times asked, do you provide mentoring and education if you are hired? Yes, for sure. First of all, yes, the platform has a educational course which you take to understand like markets in general, how trading works, and of course a great educational course for the platform. And obviously, I believe that trainees they have a meeting to discuss different strategies,
Yeah, for sure.
levels. So yes, the answer is yes.
Not just trainees too, obviously you and I can't go in there because those meetings happen at 1 o'clock, but even graduates show up in those meetings. I used to go to those meetings. I still would if I could, honestly, but the show takes me away from those meetings and actually makes me a little upset because those meetings are so valuable to my growth.
Yeah.
If those meetings weren't there, I would not have been here in 2 years. Literally, it would have taken me 5 years, maybe 10 years to be where I am in
I
2
see.
years, right? Every Tuesday and Thursday for an hour, Greg pulls all the traders, and some of them are remote, and we have 2 on the floor right now. Everyone goes into the room. Greg shows you video proof of his trading. This guy records his own trading just so he could teach people how to trade. And then people record themselves too, and then they show their videos too. So it's a whole collective effort of people sharing information, helping each other grow, helping each other level up, and at the end of the day, teaching is also learning. So Greg is also learning from other people while he's teaching, and it's just a collective effort. It's almost like a think tank that we put into work over here, and it's immense. Like the value, like I already mentioned, is immense that room offers you. I would highly suggest you guys, if you're friends with anyone, if you're friends with each other, meet up on Discord, meet up on like some Google Hangouts or something, and discuss your trades with each other. I also have an idea, I need to pass this with the main guys, but I have an idea where if maybe we could do something for members. We could, you members could post a trade in Discord. We could pick a trade, the same way we have Luca and Brandon showing their trades. I could also have the viewers share their trades with us. We pick a trade and we pick a viewer to talk to, and something that goes on. That's just the idea that I have. I need to pass it with the production team and everything. So be ready. Maybe we can do something with you guys too on that side. Kind of emulate the training process on the show. There's a lot of free time on this market mover show because obviously lunchtime and everything. So during those free times from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, I would love to kind of emulate the whole training process onto this side. So if you guys like that, let me know. We could work on it, and I could try to butter up Sean to make sure that the idea goes through.
Right.
Information industry valued more than oil and tech markets together. Yes, sir. Info. What's the data? Data makes the world go around or something? No, it's cash. Cash makes the world go around, baby. People do nothing. It's cash. Smiling does nothing either, okay? It's cash. Cash makes you smile and then does everything after. Hells yeah. Sent you a video of me doing the same on another place. Awesome. Yeah, guys. So let's make friends with each other, and start learning with each other. That'd be a great thing to notice. Cash rules everything around me. Dollar bill, y'all.
Kashish.
Kashish, that's right. Kashish like my hashish. MULN is really undervalued. MULN is really undervalued. Oh, did I type it wrong? NQ. There's a lot of undervalued stocks out there, man. Look at Affirm. Affirm's really undervalued too. I don't see you buying up Affirm like you're buying up MULN. Now, what's the real reason why people are trading MULN? Let's be real. They had one news catalyst, and people were buying up the stock well before that news catalyst. So it's a pump and dump play first. After that pump and dump play, which already took place, which people got rugged without a doubt, right? People got rugged, and now people are bag holding MULN the same way people are bag holding Zoom. So know the game before you actually play the game. Know the game, understand the game, and then play the game. You're not going to jump into play chess without actually knowing what the pieces do. And that's what a lot of people are doing in the stock market. They just jump into the chess game without knowing what's actually going on. Figure it out. Figure it out. Jan, he's rambling. Well, timeout. Bang. MULN is only undervalued if you get a viable product. Think timed out the wrong person. Oops. Time out this person then. Time out. Microsoft sitting down. Yeah, what is that noise, bro? Is this about to blow up over my head?
No.
No, that's the water. That's the poop waters. The poop water is about
Someone's
to blow up
taking
in
a
my
shower.
head. Nice shower. Either a golden or a Hershey shower, eh? Yeah, something.
By the way, we're missing on something very important, guys. Amri, thank you for bringing it up. 1K likes, team, please. Prad sacrifices himself from those great meetings with other traders and Greg just to be here with us to trade together. And all we ask you to do is to like this video, smash it, hit it, like it, do whatever you want. But please help us to increase this number to at least 1,000. 20 minutes left until the end of the show. It's not that much of time. And we need 200 likes still. Only you can help us again. If you don't know where it's like button, right under the video you watch right now. And maybe you see us for the last time because this sound is scary.
Yeah, that noise, I
So
hope you guys
show
don't
some
hear it.
love.
I hope you guys don't hear that noise. It's pretty freaky what's going on over there, whatever that noise is. We're going to actually pull up, because I know everyone's talking about the stock right now, or the ETF, sorry, the wheat ETF. Is it just a tracking of the futures, or is it actually a basket of stocks in there? I'm trying to find the basket of stocks that are in here. View wheat holdings, yes. There we go. No, here we not go, I guess. Download full fund holdings and fund information. We're not going to do that right now. Where's ETF.com?
Wheat, actually, my hometown back in Russia,
Yeah.
they are specializing on wheat.
Okay. Like barley, wheat?
Like the one you were like this week.
This?
Yeah.
Okay. Wheat future contracts reflects. So the makes sense. So maybe it's an import-export from Russia that's causing it to go up and squeeze because of the Russia-Ukraine stuff like oil?
Maybe, but like I didn't know that we'll kind of transport our wheat to
That's what
other
I'm thinking.
countries.
That's what I'm
but my
thinking.
city will literally transfer the wheat to all the Russia.
Okay. So she Miss V funds Russia with the wheat over here. So if anyone wants beer, Miss, you gotta contact Miss V. Now, all jokes aside, these guys are apparently squeezing, and it's moving up north. I don't know if they would be considered a squeeze, or I'm not sure. But 18% move, absolutely beautiful move. I keep trying to say beautiful, and I keep messing it up. Beautiful move overall. Russia exports 25% of the world's wheat. So I guess there you go, Miss V. That's the reason why we're seeing oil, wheat, even some of the commodities such as palladium and platinum and so on are moving to the north side, because it's about to get expensive if embargoes happen. We also have an oil embargo apparently being talked about, and that's going to obviously being reflected in the CL, and CL is your crude futures. What is crude at today? CL is so it did make another high a day today at 116. Yesterday we were at 112.50. Today at 116, and coming back in, still above $100 on crude over here. So yeah, a lot of moves to be taking place. This is actually freaking me out. It's gonna burst over my head. I hope it's just somebody taking a shower, and that's all it is. Tomorrow's SPY will break the 4-hour wedge up or down. Wow, a lot of predictions coming in already. Obviously, you know how I'm gonna answer to that one. Do not predict. Play the information. Play the value the stock is giving you, or the market's giving you, on a silver platter instead of predicting it. Sell gold, buy bread. Yeah, I guess that's where we're going into. buy bread. You know, also with I don't know. We'll see. No more war. Let's get it together, humans. Yes, make love, not war. Obviously, I think the news that earlier that helped the markets move up north was a possible ceasefire coming into play between Russia and Ukraine from the negotiations that are coming up soon. So if that ends up being, and we can put an end to this war nonsense and have people go back to their houses safely and be peaceful all over the place, that'd be good to see if we could end the two problems, you know, the COVID problem almost coming to an end and the Ukraine-Russia problem hopefully coming to an end very soon. Russia and China at least used to be huge buyers of U.S. wheat, mostly durum wheat from Northwest USA. I'm surprised though, you know, every time I drive past my house in Brampton, it used to be a very farmer area, like a lot of farms used to be there, and now it's just very residential, so there's a lot more houses over there, but there's still some farms. And on my way home, you actually see a lot of wheat farms, a lot of corn farms. So, you know, I'm pretty surprised like that they're that big of an exporter. 25% comes out of Russia. So that's a big number. Like the whole world and 25% is from Russia. Holy. Microsoft down channel. I'm using the 13, 8, and 5 setup as the top of the channel for Microsoft. So far, it only bounced off the 8. So let's go check out where Microsoft is currently. I'm expecting still not at 300. Yes, still not at 300. Down 1 full percent, while NASDAQ is down pretty much 1 full percent. And ES flat on the day. Absolutely flat. Flatter than my car tires. Haha, because I don't have one. That's right. One man and the world. Bangladesh changed a lot for sure, man, for sure. Bangladesh has completely revamped itself. I know a couple of you know, traders on the floor who used to live in Brampton. He's now I forget where he lives now. He got a new house. But when he was driving past my house, he said, "Wow, this all used to be just wood and trees everywhere, just absolute trees everywhere, and now it's just all houses." So yeah. ADM, another farm stock. Yeah, probably that one's moving up north. ADM, unless it's halted because it's the Russian stock. ADM, let's see, up 1.53. Not moving as the overall ETF is, but it is moving. War should never be on the table, but it is on the table sometimes because it makes money, right? Like 10 hat conversation time? Nah, maybe not. We'll put the 10 hat conversation after the war comes to an end.
Right.
After the war comes to an end, because I don't want to have 10 hat conversations about the war while we're still in the war. So I'll have the 10 hat conversations after the war ends. Are you playing Elden Ring? No, I like watching people play Elden Ring. I don't play games like that. You know, games like that are more fun for me to just watch while I'm trading. Like I was watching XQC play it, and then I was watching Aqua FPS play it. But that's as far as I'll go for it, right? I'm not gonna be spending money like $70. How much does that dumb game cost? $70? Yeah, I'm not spending that much for that game. And losing myself in that game like that. I'd much rather play a free game for the same amount of time than spend $70 for that. I'm sorry. I love George R. R. Martin. I love video games. I love those type of games too, but I'm not spending that much money on that. Shorting Russia. I mean, why not, right? Everything in Russia right now is already kind of getting destroyed. The ruble's already ruined. Guess what, Miss V?
You're short on ruble?
The video game, Escape from Tarkov,
Okay.
economy is getting ruined because the ruble is getting ruined.
Yeah.
The video game is so closely tracking the actual currency of the world that now the currency in game is completely destroyed. So there's three currencies in the game. You can buy stuff with rubles, you can buy stuff with euros, or you can buy stuff with dollars. The ruble is completely in a video game.
I mean, if you can buy stuff in rubles and you kind of get your income from Canadian money, you are damn rich in that game.
But you can't do that in the game.
Oh no!
You get currency in rubles.
Yeah.
Like you go to the game, you pick up items. Let's say like I found this, right? I found this in the game.
Yeah.
I pick this up and I leave the game and I go to try to sell it to a vendor in the game.
Yeah.
He sells it to me in rubles. and then I have to then go buy other stuff with that rubles, or I convert rubles for USD or euro, and then go buy other stuff from the other vendors. So now I'm just so puzzled that a video game is tracking life so closely.
So cool.
It is pretty cool.
It is cool.
It is pretty cool. But it's like, that just goes to show, like, now you also learn how to trade in video games too.
Right.
It's so crazy. The video game is so insane. But yeah, ruble absolutely, as Miss V mentioned. What was the currency?
I'll let you know now.
She's gonna check for us, and that's getting absolutely beat on. Tarkov is trash. You're asking for a 300-second timeout. Don't ever tell me my games are trash again.
So currently, one Russian ruble is 0.0091 United
Almost a
USD.
penny?
Almost a penny.
Almost a
wow. Wow. Go ruble.
We'll get back up there. We'll get back up there.
Yeah. When the war ends.
Yeah. Oh man, when the war ends, I think buying ruble is the smartest thing people can do. That's like when oil went to -40,
Yeah.
right? It stayed there for not too long, and then it jumped back up. I think that's gonna be an insane trade. People are all waiting to buy ruble when the war is over. Just my opinion. Just my opinion.
Yeah, honestly, it's just like.
I love Tarkov. It's hard to play. Yes, you got to be good at the game to play the game. That's all it is. You got to be good at the game. Tarkov copies so much from DayZ. You really want me to start ranting about video games right now? What did DayZ copy from, huh? Well, maybe no. Wait. Everything copied DayZ, so never mind. Everyone copied DayZ. H1Z1 copied DayZ. Fortnite copied DayZ. The whole battle royale scene was just taken from DayZ at the end of the day. Tarkov took the battle royale scene and then took the MMORPG scene and combined them together, and then came out Tarkov overall.
Again, just real comment, guys. It sucks for Russians that ruble got destroyed, but again, I remind you that ruble doesn't matter when there is like bad things are happening in the world, and the only thing we are really worried about, it's about people's lives, their safety, and ruble doesn't matter at this point. And also, I've got a question about trade. My favorite play today from Open-Minded Mafia. All right, I was shorting Tesla. Just a real quick recap. I was shorting it from almost a high of the day at 878. High of the day, I believe 886. Around this. Yes, and my last out was 870, so around $8 per share in the money. But as you can see, Open-Minded Mafia, Tesla went much lower. So kind of a good trade, but at the same time, paper hands V.
This guy said disgusting show. Guess what's happening to him, chat?
Forever buy.
Guess what's happening to him, chat? Do we even need to guess, chat? We all know what's happening to someone
Why
who
are we
comes into chat.
disgusting?
Yeah, it's okay. We could be disgusting, but what he's gonna be is banned and no longer allowed in here. Easy ban. Bye. Hive is a good buy. Let's go check out Hive. HIVE on NQ, NY, AM. It's on what are we? NY, NQ. It's on NQ. Okay, so 5 million shares on Hive over here. Some of the positions are going back to the north side. That's because QQQ is making a green candle right now. Spies have making a green candle off the VWAP also. So some of these positions that were deep in the money are kind of retracing, but that's fine. We're still green, still lean, still a hard machine, baby. We're not going to be taking L's on the day to day. We're trying to capitalize all these profits so far. So Hive, my chart's not loading. I'm just trying to ramble while the chart loaded. Finally, now the chart's loaded. Now we can actually talk about this stock. So we see the resistance near $1.98. I'd even just say $2 flat resistance, right? And then we do see some support around here at $1.92. Let's go to the dailies. Let's go to the dailies. Look at that at $1.82 actually, but it also can slip all the way to $1.50 if it does break that $1.82. So be careful if you are going long off that $1.82 or $1.71 levels. And if you want to short it, I think the $2 or $2.20 level is actually way better than $2. Is actually a good place to short it. I don't think we get above $2 today based on the overall move that I'm seeing right now, the 581. So shorting 2 could be good, or even shorting 198, giving the risk of 2 could be good. But I'd much rather wait. Yeah, we're not gonna see 220 today. Never mind. Yeah, so $2 short is exactly what I'm looking for. hard to find free speech. Free speech is getting banned as long as free speech is not negative comments and spreading negativity and nonsense. Yeah, free speech is allowed always, but it's not called free speech when you're sitting here and spreading hate on the chat, going at other viewers, going at other hosts. That's not free speech. That ain't free speech, bruh. Fix yourself. Control AMD. Can AMD just break this 112.75 already? Want to see some red? Yikes, dude. Well, stop wishing bad on my baby AMD. Obviously, AMD did go as low as 112.12 overall, but the support near 112.50 coming in hard for AMD. Let's go to the dailies. So you know, that whole range that I drew from this to this lows, I guess you would even go as far as this low over here as 112 in general. If 112 breaks, I think we have a move on AMD to 109, but I don't think we break that today because markets looking stronger than they were before. It's looking a lot stronger than they were before. All right, my voice is giving out. We got about 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes left still. So let's see what we can do over here. PDD, Pinduo trading as it did yesterday. Big push down sideways in the rest of the day. Pinduo. Let's go check out PDD. PDD moving like it did yesterday, apparently. Let's go see this. So big flush down off the open and then consolidate sideways and then consolidate sideways and then move to VWAP. Yeah, very much possible. It's repeating the yesterday's move on the stock. 123 more likes to go. Oh, good call out.
That's still so many. Yes, I was just sitting and looking at the like button. Guys, we still need more than 100 likes to get to 1,000 and literally 5 minutes left. It's so sad. Please add some positivity to the community, support, and smash the like button. I know we always ask you, maybe it's sometimes annoying, but we don't do it like for no reason. We really need your support, and as I say, it improves YouTube algorithm. More people can find us in YouTube search, and in general it's very pleasant for us when you like, and it's kind of offensive if like it will be our first day when we don't get 1K likes.
Sad. It would be sad. I thought it was what, a couple of days ago. It was this week when I guilt tripped them, right?
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was this week. So we were so close to not getting 1K likes, but it looks like it might just happen today.
All right, 50 more likes.
50 more? Okay, maybe we'll hit it then.
I'm trying to
Maybe we
make
hit
puppy
it.
eyes.
You gotta do your face, and then you gotta
Please,
or you
smash the
gotta
like
give him a nice meow.
Meow.
There we go. Okay, we're working too hard for these likes, guys. Come on. Miss V just meowed for you. She just puppy faced for you. She just went all cute-eyed for you. If that's not worthy of a 1,000 likes.
Arun coming tomorrow. We know you want Arun, guys. Do it for Arun. Otherwise, he won't come.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell him he won't come.
Yeah.
He wants Arun, smash the like button.
So yeah, smash that like button, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. We have.
1K
Oh, we did.
likes.
Awesome. Woo!
Thank you, Tim Wright. They deserve some
After
shimmy.
multiple begging, we finally get it. And I just want to complain a little bit longer about that because the people who voted for the shoe stuff, we have 1,169 votes on that.
Yeah.
And we're just breaking 1K on the like button. Come on, fellas.
I know.
Come on. Anyways, thank you. Thank you for all the hard work that you guys do. That is, you know, waking up, getting to your desk, sitting down, and opening your computer and watching us, and then actually hitting the like button. Thank you for all the hard work and the patience and through the nonsense that you go through over here on Market Movers 90% of the time. But we love you.
We love you guys.
Dalvin, you're getting muted for 300 seconds over here. If I can figure out how to mute you and not another person.
I will do it myself, no worries.
I think I did it, but let's see. Why is it so hard on this stupid application?
It's like years of experience.
Yeah, like you're hovering over their name and you don't know if that name is the right
They do very
name.
hard. It should be much easier. Like you need to be able to cursor on the name actually.
On Twitch, you can click on their name and then just ban or mute or whatever. Just click on the username, and then a little window pops up, and you just click, click, click.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff that YouTube can do better over here compared to Twitch, but YouTube's still the #1 god of streaming in the world, period. All right. How did you not short Space? I don't really trade Space. I don't care for that stock too much, man. I trade stocks that I like. I like AMDs. Even though I love AMD, Space is not on my watch every day. Space, even though it's down 10%, yeah, AMD's probably not giving me 10%, but I don't have Space on my watch list every single day, such as other stocks. I go to the stocks that I know that pay me, and I trade stocks that I love trading. And Space is not one of them. Space is a highly shorted stock. Yeah, it's moving down 10%, but what if a crazy buyer comes in and starts shaking out people to the north side, and then all we see is insane squeezes happening? I don't enjoy trading the stock overall. Even if I'm making money on this, the negativity of this company, the fact that it even exists on the stock market, just angers me. It angers me. So I don't like trading the stock. Take it off the stock market. This is a not valuable company at all. I'm sorry. Long starting G point for G point? Long starting go point, I guess is what you're saying, for charge point. CHPT. I'm not sure what you're trying to say with the G point there. What is the G point? Well, we're actually coming to a close, and I can't even pull up the stock over here. So here, long starting point. I guess you already missed the long starting point, because look at that bottom that we bounced off of at $14.30. If you want to take the breakout of yesterday's high or post-market high, go for it. But without that, I don't really see a trade on this. We're gonna see rejection around the after-hour high, which is also the pre-market high, and then the today's high. So that's gonna stand out over here. Let's go to double screen. And woo! It is time! It's time for us to head out, sadly. Not for us to stay along any longer.
You will be thrown right into Brandon's face. And guys, thank you so much for everything. We love you. I wish you all the luck for the rest 2 hours in the day. Hopefully volume will come, and market will go the direction you wanted to go.
Yes, sir. Have a good one. Come back tomorrow for the last day of the week. Paka
Paka,
paka.
paka. Still us.
Hey guys, welcome to the close. 2 o'clock, that means a couple hours left in a very interesting trading session. We've had a move to the upside, big move down. We're back in basically unchanged territory this afternoon as we head into the final 2 hours. We are positive on the S&P, but only just 0.01%, 0.25% for the Dow back to the upside. It's the NASDAQ that's lagging. Huge moves on some tech stocks back lower again this afternoon. So we'll talk a little bit about a few of those.